and slow. Yeah, you can say that.
He did say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need something a little more consistent, something a little bit more count-onable. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah. All right, who wants to recap? Brandon, I know you also.
I'll read Brandon's notes.
He also has the best notes.
I
Let me
know.
find where I
Better than mine.
off.
You don't take notes.
I tried to get something that maybe a person with braces could eat. I don't know if you can eat that.
So I
Thanks,
am
sweetie.
commanded to
Yes,
travel
it's
to
healthy.
Witchwood and speak with the witches. Seek out Gwendolyn. Malachi and I nearly come to blows, but Jack is the voice of reason, and we turn down our ire. We head to the Witchwood. I garner 5 bloated leeches from the swamp. We let Garrick's lead in search of Witch's Bane. We find a hut. I cast to dispel magic on the hut. It is a larger building with sentries. It was an illusion. Inside is much larger than the outside. There's a large cauldron in the middle. There's an innocent young woman. She smiles at me. She introduces us to Malady. I think I wrote that right. A young child. It's Malachi's kid. Oh, yeah. Gwen offers me tea. I drink it. We are bewitched. Malachi is unaffected. The witch bids us to enter a dungeon, but she requires a sacrifice of life.
What was Malachi's kid's name? Did we get that?
Malady.
Malady.
Oh.
She requires a sacrifice of life. I give her Garrick's, who hisses in rage.
Yeah.
We find a door demanding yet another sacrifice. I offer a leech. It is not accepted. Osseous lets us pass at the cost of his own life. The next room is filled with undead. We are attacked. I slice my hand and command the undead to obey the blood of Lady Tearle. I command a flayed wraith. The next room has a sludge pit with ogres stirring the mass. They attack. I disembowel an ogre, the Princess of Cups. Red must be with us at the end. I sever the large dong of an ogre, and Malachi flings it across the room at another, striking him in the face.
That was the highlight of the
Right?
Oh my
That was the
gosh.
best part.
Wow, great notes.
I forgot about a lot of that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And Red must be with us at the end? What was
Yes.
that
That's
from?
an
It doesn't
interesting.
say if she has to be alive. She just has to be with us. She could
I'm pretty
be
sure it says
Osseous.
alive somewhere.
That's you open to
Yeah,
interpretation.
what if Osseous inhabited Red's corpse?
Or Balthazar's corpse.
Yeah.
So you have killed the ogres that were stirring. They're these giant, flabby humanoids, filthy, grotesque in a way. And they were stirring this giant vat of fleshy sludge material, and you killed them.
And then Malachi had cast Wall of Force over an opening, and stuff was trying to come up. That's very good use of Wall of Force.
That's right. So,
I am down hit points a little bit.
there was a door
As
opposite. So remember, you'd come in. There were stairs that came down. So there was kind of a platform, and then it dropped down into this room. And there was a door on the opposite side from the way you entered.
Okay.
And your wall of force lasts 10 minutes. Maybe it's an hour.
up to 10 minutes concentration.
So we could not take a rest here.
I can't hold this barrier much longer. We need to find a safe place.
A little more light. What if I move this for a moment?
Do what you gotta do.
There's a button there I need to push.
Twiddle it a little bit.
Give it a little bit more light. Twiddle that button. So you want to try to take a rest? You have Malachi tell you have about, well, at this point you have about 9 minutes.
Jack, check that door. See that it is not trapped before we make our way through.
Red, will you go with Jack?
I like Jack.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I
Alright.
think I've said that before.
Roll a perception check.
15.
15. Alright, you beat Jack. So he doesn't notice, but there's a small string you can see attached to the top corner of the door. And he checks the keyhole and kind of around the edge of the door. He glances in that direction, but he doesn't see anything, and you do. And he turns and says,
And it's attached. Wait, it's attached to the top of the door, or is it to the doorknob?
from the door itself up to the wall, and there's a hole. There's just a very small, just pinhole there that this little wire goes through.
Jack, I need you to check out what that hole is.
What hole's that, love? He looks up. He goes, oh my. Skipped me notice it did. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Very good.
And he checks it a little closer. That's a deadly one it is. Probably. Easy enough to fix right up. And he pulls out a pouch with some tools in it, and you see a small pair of scissors. And he leans up and clips that
The string
string.
is a booby trap. For some reason, I was thinking it was a spider web.
He says, should be safe now.
I'll open the door if it's safe, if you're so sure of yourself.
He takes the doorknob. You see, kind of wipes a little drip of sweat from his brow.
You missed the first
He
string.
grins a little bit nervously and then pulls the door open.
Lazar shields his face.
You see a blank stone wall behind the door.
That can't be right.
I can do this one more time, and I cast Dispel Magic. Assuming this is an illusion or something. If not, it's a waste of a spell. But to Balthazar, he's a hammer and everything is a nail.
Well, you cast Dispel Magic and it has no effect. The wall remains, the door remains. The only thing you do see, there are a couple of little small holes, maybe about a half-inch in diameter, just right behind the door.
Like glory hole type? Like that height or like how high?
If you could use that as a glory hole, then I have sympathy
Yeah.
for you.
No, I just mean like waist high or like head high or.
Yes, they're about waist height.
Okay. We're missing some sort of key.
If Malachi looks through the holes, do I see right through it? Like, can I see into the room beyond?
You get down
I'm gonna
and
look.
you peer through. Roll a perception check. And do you have any sort of dark vision?
I do not. I rolled a 1.
Okay. It's very dark, and it just seems to extend as far as you can see with the light that's
Okay.
available,
Okay.
and no further.
Makes sense.
This big?
Yeah, about that big.
2 of them.
Jack says that's probably the trap.
So if we opened the door and gone in,
Well, there's just a
Pulled
wall.
the door towards you, open, and there's just a
Oh,
wall
got it.
there. It's just a door in front
for
of the
some
wall.
reason I was thinking that was across the room, a blank wall. So it's just a
You
wall.
open the door and there's stone.
Perhaps we have to go through that well that those bodies are in.
Now you notice in the few minutes it's taken you to
Yeah.
check this area out,
Yeah.
the like clawing hands and the reaching arms and so forth, everything is settled down in the pit of
Oh.
gore that's down in there. Your wall of force is still there. No one can see it, but you know that it's still there because you're still maintaining it.
Okay. I cannot maintain my concentration on this spell for much longer.
You can see he's having to stay focused,
A little beat of sweat.
concentrate. Yeah, he's a little sweat. You can tell there's a little bit of strain, a little tension around the eyes. He's concentrating.
Using my ungodly sense to sense the location of celestial apparition or undead within 60 feet, I sense that these are undead down in the pit, correct?
You did that before, didn't you?
I did, but I don't
Did you
remember.
use your ungodly sense on that?
I don't remember if I did last session.
Well, I will say roll an intelligence check.
I've rolled a 2.
Look over there.
It's odd because you're not sure if the stone or the whatever his magic spell is that
Blocking
he's
it.
using to block it. Maybe it's blocking it. But you don't sense any undead in the pit.
That was good.
Knowing that his wall of force is there, I will press myself over against it and peer down into the darkness using my dark vision. Do I see any tunnels or entrances or exits?
I'll give you one more intelligence check.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Holy
gosh.
hell.
You see a hand reach up and claw towards your face, and you kind of pull back.
This is when
And it
Malachi
reaches
sneezes.
this invisible barrier just kind of
You
claws
fall
against
into
it.
it.
Or does it? It almost looks like it reaches through the barrier.
Does it? So it looks like it would make contact with me, as though this is but an illusion. We are still bewitched by that witch's brew.
I'm going to end my spell.
I'm gonna get off the thing.
Roll a dex save. Let's see if you get off in time.
A 4. Holy cow!
You see as Balazar topples ass over tea kettle as he goes in, and where he should hit this sludge, he falls through
Ooh.
Oh.
without impacting anything. You expect to hit into some viscous liquid or to have hands grab you, but instead you fall through air, and you see him pass through this illusion that you realize
Balthazar?
as he falls.
I want to know what he
the
feels
ground.
and sees.
You better go over there and look down.
Do you have anything to use fall damage?
Only if I can spider climb onto the wall. But that's it.
Oh, you have spider climb. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you rolled a 4 though.
That's pretty shitty.
That's pretty.
Would I have advantage because I have
know
spider
that
climb?
one?
You can say no. I'm down with it.
I'll give you one more roll. This is just to see if you're able to kind of either push yourself off or somehow cling to the side as you fall.
Well, it's better. I got an 8. So a
Don't
9.
you have heavy armor on though?
I have a breastplate, so
Is that medium armor?
it is medium.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't count as heavy. Does not affect my stealth.
It's still just a 9. Yeah, you fall.
Wasn't meant to be.
You try to grab hold, but your hand just. You're so startled, and you're not actually expecting to fall. So you're not expecting you're going to have to catch yourself against the wall. So you expect to impact this liquid, and then you fall right through it. So that's why
Do
you
you see?
fall to the ground and take 12 damage,
Sure.
as with a
Read across.
loud clang like a pot falling off of a 3-story building.
That hit me harder than the damn ogres.
That's your armor.
Balazar lands about 40 feet down.
Oh shit!
So you take a hard hit as you
30?
40.
thump
Oh.
onto the ground. Part of what saved you from a little bit of the damage is that it's a sandy floor.
Nice.
And you look around.
I have dark vision, so I can see.
It's a square room. It's about 40 by 40 feet. You can see the circular opening above you.
Can I see them
The
peering
ceiling-
down?
Yeah, because
Looking up, you can see through, and the illusion now just looks like a shadowy image that you can see through. you guys looking down, he
Yeah.
just fell through
Yeah.
without really impacting. You didn't see a splash. You didn't see his.
We didn't hear him
Momentum.
land.
You would have heard this heavy sound as he thudded at the
grunt.
bottom, and
That sounds like a Balthazar falling and hitting the sand.
the sound you're probably familiar with.
Yes.
Thankfully, I began my limited regeneration. Began to regenerate a few hit points.
Indeed.
Am I alone down here? Do I sense danger?
Good question.
Alright.
At a glance, you can see to the southwest.
I don't think Red knows.
Okay.
There's a sort of a little alcove that extends out, and then there's a tunnel. It's about 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall, with an arch,
Me too.
like an arched passageway. And that's the only thing you see. You don't see any people or anything else. Actually, what's your
Yeah, let's
look at the picture
Yeah,
down
it's
here?
normal.
Your
Should be
passive
normal.
perception is
I am
11,
normal.
right? But you do search around.
My
Go
brow
ahead
can't
and
go
roll
any
perception
higher.
check.
Yeah, nice.
I got a +1. I rolled a 1. Holy shit!
You should change
Wow.
I'm hitting
dice.
different dice. Yeah.
That's a bad sign.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
really bad.
You need a dice
That is
jam.
hilarious, is what it is. Do you guys have the same dice today?
Probably
Jensen
just
gave me
check
these.
these dice.
This out.
Aw.
How to open a watch? Click the top down. Just push the.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I have some of these
Oh,
from the
look at those.
KGB. KGB.
Isn't that funny?
Look at those.
You're too small for me to read.
Yeah.
But I
I'll
just
have to
read
read
it. Cute.
You need reading glasses like the rest of us.
These
Yeah,
are
right.
so
That's what I've
cute.
got right
Need a
here.
microscope.
There you go.
I've been wearing them.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Yeah, I would need a
Little
microscope.
boobies.
I need a little one of those big magnifying
Well, clearly
glasses.
you're not compensating for anything with those dice. Because I pull out a giant
A D20.
One of those.
The size of a beach ball.
Wait, he's got one over there, doesn't he?
I got two of them.
Oh wow. That's cool. They would have rolled with that. Yeah, you can't read that. 15.
I know.
Just do what Parker does. Natural 20.
Just make it up as I go. I can't see fucking shit down here.
From Jingle and Chain.
Yeah, you don't see
Quote.
anything.
From
you
what?
don't-
A movie.
You don't really hear anything.
It's like when the pictures move.
Are they color?
No, they're after a color guy.
There is a thin layer of sand on the floor.
Okay.
Oh, and then all around the walls, you see about 60 shields just hanging on the walls.
Do I recognize the heraldry on any of these shields? Assuming there isn't. They could just be wooden bucklers.
That's a
You don't
symbols.
recognize the heraldry. It looks very old.
I'm not super familiar
They're
with this
dented,
land as
they're
it is.
rusty,
What?
and they're also
Hold my hand.
covered in
Mm, okay.
graffiti.
Now, like I cast a
Oh,
spell.
really?
Yeah.
Can
Have you
So
heard
this
this?
was probably some ancient
Jensen probably needs to.
edifice,
That's what it
the
is.
Hall of Heroes, and it's
I don't
been
want to hold your hand.
That's
violated.
been violated in some way. Yeah.
Malachi does that to Red. That's for luck.
Balthazar is no stranger to
Do the
violating
other one. Let's
That's
see
for
if
good
that
luck.
works.
Yeah.
more stable voice.
Because he's got a little OCD, so it has to be symmetrical.
That's right.
Okay. Sorry.
Do I
Jensen.
wait for
Malachi's casting a spell.
Okay.
He says, Red, hold my hand. Red holds Malachi's hand. He casts the spell, uses his last 4th level spell slot, and casts Dimension Door, and teleports Malachi and Red down to the sand.
You
Right.
can't see the sand, though, can you?
Can you? No, you don't have to see your target.
Not for
Dimension door.
Dimension Door.
Dimension
Okay.
door. You just have to know generally where you're.
And it can be up to
So
500
the three
feet.
of us are down there. Jack, I'm sorry, what's the name of the kid again? Is Jack with the kid?
Melody.
Malady?
I don't know what Melody came with.
Melody
us.
didn't come with you, dude.
Oh, why did I think that?
Because you're drunk.
We all were.
It's okay.
I was very drunk.
Oh my gosh, I was too. That kind of contributed. Yeah.
We're always drunk here. What's
Cheers
new?
to that.
Yeah.
You think I
More-
come for Jensen's
More
DMing?
fireball.
He didn't hear that, so just shush.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll watch it on the replay.
Never let you come back again.
Yeah,
Okay.
you and Balthazar. The Adventures of Red and Balthazar.
Oh man, he's feisty. I'm feistier.
So is Red.
I know.
Okay. We should let Jensen
So the
speak.
two of you appear next to Balthazar. And
Yep. In a
you guys
And
are
we
looking
land
around.
puff
Grace-
of black necrotic smoke.
We land gracefully.
My hand goes immediately to Nightwoe, and then I relax as I
Watch
see
yourself,
who it
Balthazar.
is.
You know it is I.
Where's Jack?
He's up there. He'll make his way
We
down.
forgot him. Jack, come on down.
He has plot armor.
Where'd you go?
Come on, Jack.
All right. Won't be but a minute.
Drop down a rope. We may need to return this way.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay, a few
Does Jack have a rope?
seconds pass, and then you see a rope
Jensen will tell us.
coil come down and
Jensen told
hit the
us.
ground. There's about 10 feet of extra rope.
More
And
fireball.
he pretty quickly comes swinging down very easily on the rope. Drops down to the sand, looking around.
I give him a big hug. Jack, you're here too. I was like,
Right,
Jack.
I am. Nice to see you
Aw.
here too. Fancy that.
This appears to be a Hall of Champions that was defaced. Perhaps even an arena, a fighting pit.
Why do you think that? Oh, because of the armor? Or the
Notice the many shields about here. The sand is common for fighters in a gladiatorial bout, while the others peer on from above, placing their wagers.
Spending a lot of time with gladiators, have you,
I like
Balthazar?
movies about gladiators. Down this passageway from the arch, I expect we will find holding quarters for the gladiators and a way out of here. But why would the witch bring us here? She told us we had to come through this dungeon, but I do not recall for what purpose.
Perhaps it is in your memory of notes.
It is not. Damn it. It says, the witch bids us to enter a dungeon. Would have been nice if I wrote down why. Let us,
It matters not. Let us venture forth through this dungeon. Perhaps knowledge lies at the end.
Jack and I will lead the way. Come, Jack. Stay close. As you know, I made a pact with you.
So you head down the southern passage. It takes a turn to the right. Even walls, masonry, the arched ceiling over the top. It's it's a little taller than it is wide. 10 feet. You can walk side by side. Three people could probably walk side by side easily. After taking a turn, you follow the path another 50 feet or so before it opens to your right and opens out into a room.
Are there any signs of recent passage through
We'll survive
on the
the
sand? 19. Good dice.
Now you get it.
Oh,
Let's,
You do see
tap
signs
one
of
on
recent
there.
passage. You're not sure how recent, but there's
Not like
many
scat or something,
footsteps.
but footprints, I would
There's,
hope.
yeah, there's footprints. It's not.
Not scat.
There's
Yes,
not like a
of
heavy
course.
layer of dust that
You say
hasn't
of
been
course.
undisturbed.
Of course. I know
There's
everything.
definitely been people coming and
And
going.
it looks like
all
humanoid
quotes from
footprints.
airplane,
Not,
apparently.
Well, with
Prints
that
of some
roll,
beast.
you see some that are smaller, and maybe they could be smaller.
goblinoid or something.
Maybe goblinoid, something like that.
Children?
Yeah, as well as some normal size.
Possibly children.
Rat folk.
Could be. There's a lot of signs of passage.
They won't like that we sacrificed Garrix to get in here, but let's not mention that.
He fell valiantly in battle,
Yes.
as is our tale.
That's your tale. So you see in this room, it's a hall with 20 foot wide, and it extends about 70 feet down this hall. Big arched ceiling. You can see on either side there's these alcoves. Every 10 feet there's a 9 foot high, 4 foot wide recess on either side. And within the recesses there's a door shape. It's like a door shaped recess. and there's a bas relief carving of a demon. Each one is different. They're very horrific looking. They're all of the same size, but you could just... They give the impression of this size and strength of these demonic figures.
What's the atmosphere down here? Is it dark and oppressive?
It's totally dark.
Okay.
It's oppressive. It stinks. It's hard to identify what the smell is. It smells of not dusty and disused, not like an old crypt. You've been in those before.
So it
Not
smells,
stale.
smells bad even to
There are
Malachi.
things. There's organic. There's putrefaction going on. There's things
Mildew.
living and
Smells like
dying.
gas.
Smells like
Balthazar's
Brandon's
gas?
bedroom.
Yes. If you whip that sock under my bed,
Oh,
just like this.
if you can peel it off the floor.
It's like ripping off an old Band-Aid. It's even got hair on it too, just like that.
Oh. You one-upped it.
You win!
He wins. That's with inspiration.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That's
There
how you
go.
get
This is your inspiration. You
I
need
might
that
need
when
it.
You need an extra roll.
I might need that.
Way to
Aw.
go. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, you see these kind of doors on either side of this hallway. You do notice there is a skeleton on the floor partway down the hallway, and the arm is kind of twisted, and it looks like it's pointing towards one of the doors on the south side of the hall.
Oh, good.
At the end of the hall, you see stairs that descend, and it's just dark beyond.
That's what he's pointing at, or?
No, he's pointing to the south wall, where one of the bas relief doors is. You could roll, actually, any of you could roll a history check.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm
I will.
curious to see if any of these demons might look like my gods.
That's
Might
weird.
be-
Rolling.
Ooh.
History.
Well, is that the history one?
God
Plus-
damn it, it's another one.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're in for a
It's gonna be
night.
one of those nights.
What's that number?
4, 1. Yeah, that one's 11.
11. 20 on history.
Woo!
I get a
What'd
plus
you get?
9.
Oh, me too?
History.
What would that would be? History?
Alphabetical.
I got 12.
12.
20 for Malachi, 12 for Red.
So Malachi.
We've never done history before.
Yeah, that's a rare one.
Shit, lost my inspiration.
You lost it.
Shit, yeah.
Drop. Hard to see because it's clear.
I see it.
So Malachi, you recognize these creatures.
Is this
You've
chicken or chicken?
You've studied some about the demonic planes, and these are in fact demons that you recognize the different types.
Very good.
The first one on your right is a Balor, then a Barlgura, a Chasme, a Dretch, a Glabrazu, a Garistro, and a Hezru. So
Very,
you
very
recognize
commonly
these
known
types
demons.
of demons.
And extremely powerful. Be
Some
cautious.
are very powerful. The Dretch, you know, is not. You know a little bit about these.
Malachi would.
On the other side, you see on the south wall the Merilith, an Alfeshni, a Quasit, a Shadow Demon, a Vrock, and a Yakwal.
Yep.
These are some of these are powerful.
knows.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The skeletal arm and hand seems to be pointing to the Alfeshni.
I will go investigate that one a little more closely.
Okay.
Malachi trusts the dead sometimes more than he trusts the living. And with that, I will get a drink.
You should see how funny I spelled that. Alfeshni. Alfeshni.
Alfeshni.
Just
Alfeshni.
do it.
I did, and it was pretty fun.
Okay.
It was pretty awesome.
So
Alfeshni.
go ahead and roll. I'll say with roll advantage, a perception check.
Perception for Mal? Okay, I get a plus 3 with advantage. Oh,
Good job. You can roll. Oh, it's an advantage.
advantage 20.
20. You find a secret door.
Ooh.
How would it be to roll well?
There's a little hidden catch lever that you push, and the door
I push it.
slides in, and then gives way, opens.
Balthazar, Red, I found something.
Yeah, I'm right behind you, and I'm peeking around the door. I want to see what's in
You want to
there.
investigate?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
I'm going to stand back while Red goes in.
Okay, Red, you
gentleman.
step
Good job.
in to a room that is 10 feet by 10 feet. The corner to your lower left is collapsed in a little bit. You see some wisps of cobweb webbing that cross over, and there's a tunnel. It looks like you'd have to get down on hands and knees and crawl through the tunnel.
I'll go behind Red.
Sniffing your way.
Yeah, it's not quite so fresh here.
The air's foul down here. It smells of the ocean.
Smack him.
Is there a port?
Okay,
Scald Harbor.
I feel okay with this. I'm kind of feeling confident and feeling good, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start
Do
to
you have any
investigate.
light? Are you
Well, so the light that he's got,
I
it
can see in
doesn't
the dark.
shine anything.
No,
It's
I
just
don't
from
have any
you.
light. Yeah.
Malachi can cast light on an object. So if you want to go forth and it's dark, and if you need light, if we don't already have light,
Yeah,
you can ask Malachi.
Malachi. Yeah, can you please cast some light for me?
Hand me one of your arrows. And I will cast light on the arrow. Boink. And it bright light.
Okay.
this bright,
It is bright.
kind of unnaturally white light?
Okay. So I'm just
You're used
holding
to
that.
like torch light, lantern light, kind of orangish light, and so this looks almost more like a fluorescent light bulb. It's just unnatural in its brightness.
So my eyes take a second to adjust,
Yeah,
but I just
takes a
hold it in
second,
front
you
of
hold
me.
it away, and you see
I
this
adjust,
room
and then I
as
just
well
start to kind of explore down in
You
there.
have to dust away some
I do.
cobwebs.
Cobwebs,
You
that's
see
fine.
that this tunnel extends down, and it's a little uneven. The cobwebs continue, but you don't see anything else in the opening here.
Okay, so it's dark, and is it damp and dank?
Is it Balthazar?
Yes.
It
And
is.
furry.
It is indeed.
But it's red fur.
There is a wet, kind of almost moldy smell to it.
Grandma?
Is there
It's
dripping? Is there dripping happening from
Roll
the?
perception.
Hell yeah. Is there squirting?
They're in their own world. So 7 perception. Do I add something? 0. So it's
7. You don't see any moisture in the tunnel that you're in currently, but it just feels a lot more. The air feels a lot more damp, and humid.
okay.
Are the walls slick in here?
No, they're not slick in there.
Okay, so I just squat down. I don't want to be on my knees. I just squat down, and I'm able to just kind of. I have
It's
little
too
hobbit
low.
legs.
You're gonna have to crawl.
I'm gonna have to crawl.
You don't have to like army crawl, but you definitely will have to be down on hands and knees. To
Holy claustrophobia. I'm struggling.
No, it is claustrophobic.
Okay. All right.
Would your character have claustrophobia?
No, just
No.
Misty.
She will after this, though.
So
Yeah.
you crawl forward.
Yeah.
You follow this tunnel as it kind of curves away. It's descending down a little bit. You follow it until you see the light goes out the end of the tunnel into an open space. And it's getting more and more wet. And now you
okay.
begin to hear dripping sounds.
Ooh.
And the smell has gotten worse. It smells like raw sewage now.
Oh.
It's
I
very
was
nasty.
thinking a pleasant cave with
No,
green
not
and
clean green.
Oh, darn.
Pleasant. No, this smells gross. Putrid.
gross. Well,
Maybe
you
not.
are welcome then,
A
guys.
cesspool type of thing. So you look into a room. The room itself, it's a long room. It's 20 feet by 60 feet. You have to kind of poke your head out, and the room is slanted. The side that you're on, there's just a little bit of water, but you can see the floor slanting away, and then there's water, and you're not sure how far down it goes or how deep it gets at the far end. But at the far end, well, not quite all the way to the end, there's an alcove, and it's on the same wall that you're entering from. So you look to your right, and you can see there's an alcove, and there's this faint bluish-green glowing light, and it's coming from a statue that's standing in that alcove.
Okay. And the only way to get to it is going through that water that I know
You'd
of.
have to, Yeah, you'd have to climb
No
out
bridge,
into the
no,
water. No, there's no bridge or anything.
log or anything going across this, or
The ceiling is about 20 feet high. Again, that kind of domed, arched ceiling. And it's just to your left, you don't see anything. It's dry on that side for the most part, and then there's a little bit of water just below where you're entering from.
okay. So I want to just kind of shimmy my way along the edge there where it's dry.
Roll a dex check.
Okay, this one's a little different. So roll your 20 and add 4.
A little bit of interference. 16.
Okay, you're able to kind of climb out, hop over. You manage to avoid this water. Looking at it, there's kind of this brownish, murky quality
Okay.
to it, and it reeks. It smells like a outhouse that's overfull, has not been cleaned.
Why am I in here?
And it's summertime.
Yeah,
It's
in the
right.
middle of
Hot.
summertime, humid.
Indian food festival.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got that
Yeah, it's nasty.
spice.
Now, judging by the slope and how far the room extends, you figure it's fairly deep at the far end. And the statue, you can see, it's odd. It's up to its chest in water,
Oh,
so you know it's fairly deep. But the head is turned around backwards,
Huh.
and it looks like one of the arms is missing off of this statue.
Oh.
Creepy.
I wonder if this is that little head that you sent to us in our text messages that moved. That was cool. Am I in my own little world right now?
Have more fireball.
Head is turned around, and what was the second part?
Missing an arm.
Missing an arm. I need to get over to it somehow to explore and see what it's going on with it.
Did you guys go in behind her?
To crawl through? No.
I'm waiting to hear her scream as she's attacked, and then I'll go in, or for her to come back and say
All right,
comes
yes.
to
Jack will go in with you.
Oh, I love Jack.
And he does the same thing. He climbs out and hops across to not get his feet in this disgusting
Shimmies
water.
along the edge as well.
Yeah. You help him. You give him a helping hand and help haul him along.
Aw,
Red loves Jack.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to get over to that statue, or to at least pull it towards me, maybe. Or...
Jack asks if you fancy a fuck.
Oh.
Come on, they're in the other room. Come on, lass.
What does Red say?
Just a quick one, eh?
What do you do?
Jack, we need to get to this statue.
Right, but after we have a fuck, eh?
Well, okay.
Alright.
All right.
So, a good 5-10 minutes pass. 15 minutes.
15? What is there, foreplay? What is 15?
There's multiple positions. There's all sorts of stuff.
All
going
kinds of fun stuff we could
Jack's got stamina.
do. Yeah. He's a good boy.
Mm.
Thank
So
you,
after
Jack.
that, at that point,
But
yeah.
do you
Jack,
want to
do
hear
you
like her screaming or squealing?
Oh, yeah.
Because then I would pursue.
Well, would Red try to be quiet about it? Or would she?
I'm talking about Jack.
Or would she? You probably hear one loud. You don't know if it's a groan or
Geronimo.
a scream or what. Geronimo. No, you don't hear anything.
Just have no words. You guys always surprise me.
Red and Jack, they had a good time.
So
now,
We're tight, we're good.
so does
as
Jack,
Jack is
so
zipping
does
his
he
pants
finish?
back up.
Jack finished? Is he satisfied?
Well, he didn't fake it.
Okay.
He didn't spit on her and say, I'm done.
He makes sure she finishes first.
Oh, Jack.
You
God, good man.
Oh
We
my
all are
God.
so impressed with Jack.
Aw,
Aw.
what a guy!
Man, Jack used a loogie lube with Malachi. What the crap? He's tender with Red.
He likes me.
Yeah, what the crap? Malachi feels gypped.
So, how do you want to approach this statue? And it is glowing. There's this bluish green faint
Ooh.
glow to it. Seems to be emanating from the whole statue.
I don't know, I'm feeling a little stumped. I'm gonna turn to Jack. Jack, that was amazing.
You got stumped.
He's readjusting his cod piece.
Oh Well, yeah, and I'm
You're,
smoothing my
fixing
hair,
your
fixing myself back up.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to respond to Jack at this point. But Jack, do you have any ideas on how to get to that statue?
He kind of looks at the wall.
I'm hoping he's inspired now after this great activity.
He's gonna have a nap. What are you talking about?
Doesn't look like there's another way. I don't know if this
Besides swimming,
Well,
is there a current to this water that's going?
no, it looks very stagnant.
Stagnant.
You can see it's rippling because there's water just leaking in through the stones.
Is there
dripping.
gurgling from down
Bubbling up.
below?
There's a little bit of bubbling, now and then.
Rotten
Probably.
Oh, this is
organic
amazing.
matter on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's rotty.
Gross.
That's fantastic.
Gonna go
Hey
in the
Jack.
water?
No. Hey Jack, how do you feel about swimming over there?
You gotta rinse off the Jack seed, so you might as well get in the water.
I'm okay.
You kind of
Well,
slosh when you
To
walk.
be honest, I've swum in worse. In my line of work, sometimes you have to exit through the sewers. We'll check it out. And he starts wading into this foul liquid.
You're so brave, Jack.
So he gets
Glad
in
you
to
guys
about
got it on
waist deep.
before.
Oh yes.
And he's looking,
Oh,
you
yes.
see he's got his weapons out. At this point, he has a short sword and a dagger.
It's probably limb.
It's not a
He
long sword
waits.
anymore.
Till he's about chest deep by the time he gets to this statue.
I'm imagining it too much.
And he's right up to it. Of course, Balthazar's not there.
Nope, nor is Malachi. You and I are outside. I
Probably
wonder,
rolling dice or
I
something.
wonder what's taking it. No, smoking our pipes.
Ah, there we go.
Yes, I have a pipe. In fact, I have a storyteller's pipe. I will tell you a tale.
Ooh.
It's not the choking smoke, it's just the normal smoke.
So we're just enjoying. We don't even notice how long
All right.
passes that we haven't heard back from.
Malachi will make sure to talk about our past adventures. Remember when you taught Kilby a lesson?
Yeah, do I?
Yeah,
I think about that
Do
often.
I?
I'm sure Kilby does as well.
His prolapsed rectum.
Yes.
Alright. Suddenly you see Jack reaches up. Oh! Oh! Me head! Oh! What is that? As he seems to be in some sort of pain. He kind of shakes it off and looks around as you suddenly see the water surge.
Ugh.
Roll initiative.
Six.
You two can roll initiative.
There we go.
Six for red.
Pardon?
Balthazar.
16.
16.
Sorry.
Malachi.
Coke. 8.
8.
Coca-Cola. Junk.
Rock nimble.
Did you need something to drink, Jensen?
I'm good. I've got a
What
drink.
do you have?
Coke. I was pre-gaming before you guys got here.
What do you need, Brendan?
I'm good. I got my Mountain Deuce.
You have no alcohol?
Not yet.
What?
I'll get some.
Don't you
You're
know how to
happy?
play D&D at Jensen's?
Yeah.
If you don't get
You're
drunk,
not
you
allowed
don't know what
to
we're
tipsy,
talking
don't
about.
drink.
Right?
Okay, so Balthazar, you hear
With my Mountain Dew.
this kind of pained cry echoing down the passageway.
Ooh. Does it sound like Red or Jack?
Jack.
Well, then I'm gonna hurry and grab my stuff.
Yeah, if you answered red, what would you do? Not hurry?
More like a saunter.
Get there eventually.
So you have to crawl. This is going to be a half move, so you can move 30 feet tops.
Okay.
Is your move 30?
It is.
Okay. You're not sure how far you get down the tunnel, but you begin your trek. Jack is next. You see as he is standing in the water is that it kind of surges towards him, and he just kind of starts hacking at the water with his sword and dagger.
Oh, Jack.
Close your mouth, though.
Then my head will explode.
Let me see. understand.
I told you.
Yeah, I
My head
understand.
exploded.
Did you try these yet?
Oh, yeah. What are you doing? And you tried these yet? Oh.
I had one. It was good.
Yeah, they're good.
Did you guys want to try the pineapple?
Yeah, I'll try
They're good.
It's like candy.
Yeah, don't tell them that's healthy.
Yeah, we'll eat that. It only counts as one.
He talked me out of the hummus. Was that a good move?
I like hummus.
He likes
Okay,
hummus.
so
This is
Jack
like when you get a pedicure
is
and
able
shave
to
the
cut
heel.
into something under the water that you can't
Okay,
see.
Jack.
It appears invisible to whatever from what you can see. But he hacks into the water, stabs, and then pulls his hands out. Ah, it burns! As he kind of
Ooh.
backs out a little
Better help,
bit. As
Jack.
he's backing away, you see
Oh, no.
something, it looks like water, shoots out in this kind of almost tentacle-like or like a pseudopod or something, darts out of the water towards him, and he just kind of slaps it away with the flat of his blade as he backs away a little bit as far as he
Oh
can.
my gosh.
Jack's getting attacked.
Oh.
And now it's
I'm going to take a bow.
Malachi's turn.
Malachi.
Balthazar
I'm
started
doing
crawling
everything.
down into the tunnel.
I will crawl into the tunnel as well. I'm running dangerously low on spell slots, so I'm just going to do it the peasant way and just. I'm just going to walk. I'm just going to
You
crawl.
can move at half speed.
Yep, I'm moving at half
Crawling.
speed, and I'll do a double move so I can go 30 feet.
Okay, you get right up behind Balthazar just as he lets loose
Oh, yeah.
a big old.
Okay.
I
That's
don't know which is
okay.
worse, the smell getting like from whatever's down
You
there,
don't know which is
or
which.
Balthazar.
No, Balthazar's is like the air freshener. Like, oh, good,
Just
I can
normal
breathe.
shit smell.
I can breathe again.
Oh, it smells like cabbage.
Fresh air.
Oh, good. That reminds me of
All
the
right,
hobbit
Red, it's
hole.
your turn.
Oh, gross.
Jack is back towards you. He's maybe thigh deep in the water, and he's kind of facing off. You don't see anything in the water still. The little kind of
But I can
pseudopod
guess
shot
that-
out.
Yes, fighting
And then-
something.
Yeah,
retracted
so-
back in.
It's a physical thing. I want to take my bow
Shoot it in the water.
and I want to shoot it into that water.
Okay. You can roll an attack with disadvantage.
And you get 2
You
attacks.
get
So
2 attacks.
D20. Uh-huh. Plus 10, but disadvantage, so roll twice, take the lowest. Ugh.
Yeah, that's not low. I mean, not good.
So it'd be the 2.
12.
12 versus armor class with the first attack.
12
There we get 2
actually
attacks.
hits.
Oh, ooh. Roll
Whoa.
your damage. 1d6 plus 4.
8.
8 piercing damage with an arrow.
Nice. Second
Pull out
attack.
another arrow, draw it, aim close, fire. Disadvantage, so roll twice.
That was good.
Good. Oh, nice.
Nice. 25.
25? 25 versus armor
That
class.
hits, of course. Yeah.
26 plus 4. Oh, nice. Another 8 piercing damage.
Ooh. You put 2 arrows into whatever this is, just as you see it kind of start bulging up out of the water. Water pools off of it, and you can tell there's some sort of a gelatinous sort of mass underneath the water. Or maybe an ooze of some kind.
Oh.
As it swells upward, you put 2 arrows into it, and it slumps back
Ooh.
and falls underneath the water.
Oh,
Nice.
good job, Red.
And a little tidal wave of water as it falls into the.
Kind of flows away, and Jack stands there waiting.
Mm.
You wait there, nothing happens, as these 2 emerge from the tunnel.
Yeah. How high is the ceiling in that?
20.
20 feet.
Good job.
I remembered.
You remembered something.
I must not be drinking.
Jack
enough.
says, I think you got it, love. Looks like you stuck it twice.
Mm.
I did
Like
stick
I
it
did
twice.
you.
I see they're not in danger. I smell something curiously familiar here near the shoreline. I'm not sure what it is. I look at Jack and Red, and then I scale up the ceiling.
Okay.
This is the
Climb
sex
up onto
smell.
the ceiling. The ceiling's lower where the water gets deeper because it's angled.
Okay.
Like almost like the whole room was tilted to one side. So now, as the water's here and the ceiling dipped down, but there's the statue.
Oh, now I can picture
I'm
that.
gonna try to
Does that
crawl
make more
over, kind of towards the statue.
You get over to
right
the
above
statue,
Jack
you can see that it's
From
yeah.
the
You
ceiling,
pass
that's what he's
by
doing.
him. He's still kind of waiting. He's a
Is he
little
still in some
watchful. Jack?
Jack.
No, he's
He's
but
alright.
his sword is actually pitted and damaged like it took damage from some sort of acid. His sword and dagger both. So, you get over to the statue, and you can just see that the entire surface of it is glowing. The head is on backwards.
Is the head, does it look like it was carved this way with the backwards head, or has it been broken and replaced?
That's Malachi.
Jack.
If I make a perception roll, I get a 12.
Malachi and Jack.
Oh.
That's
Or an
easy-
investigation would also be a 12.
easily enough. You kind of you reach out and you
down.
grab the head and it twists.
Give it an
You see
adjustment.
there's a seam, and as you twist it, it looks like you can actually unscrew it and remove the head.
I will.
Okay.
Okay, you unscrew it, pull the head off,
Communicate with sexy grunts.
and as you look inside, the neck of this statue, the head is hollow,
The head. It's
Oh.
hollow.
and there's signs that there have been wax inside of it that has dripped on the sides.
We don't know this.
The eyes are hollow as well.
Characters don't.
So it looks like you could light a candle inside the head of
That's what I
this
was
statue, and it would illuminate and make the eyes glow.
Oh, that's cool. But it's got the head backwards. Was it just thrown
He
on?
unscrewed the head.
Sorry. I'm like a teenage boy.
Yeah, you are. You farted?
Do I have a candle on my person?
Or a lighter?
Do you? I don't know. Do you have one
Do a
written
candle.
down, or does one come with the pack that you have?
I have an explorer pack, which
I have the
comes with a
waterproof candle. If you don't.
I believe an explorer
If you
pack
look
has
up an
candles.
explorer's pack, it may say edition 10.
I'm going to go urinate into the toilet.
Just do it here in the water, like the rest of us.
I did it in the ocean in Florida. Like a man. The mermaids drink my pee.
Oh, that's so cute.
Do you normally not pee?
Yes. Really?
It includes
Bathroom breaks.
I'm gonna take one too.
a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinder box, 10 torches, rations, water skin, and rope. No candle.
Yeah, I think a priest pack or a scholar's pack would
Yep.
have a candle, but you would have torches.
Yep.
I love how you've been playing the new connection to the Tearle.
Using those skills. Almost speaking for her as her servant.
As her, chosen.
Not like a handmaiden, but whatever
No.
that would be for a dude.
Are you hot?
I'm always hot.
Yeah, I am too. I love cold. I like it chillier. I sweat so much.
Having hot flashes?
I always have hot flashes. Ridiculous. I even wondered if I have like
Thyroid
problems
issues,
or
yeah.
something like that, because it's just so much.
TSH can be a little high.
I don't know. Alrighty.
Do you take testosterone supplements? That could be a problem too.
What? Low
Could be low
testosterone?
testosterone.
Could be. Who knows?
That
Alright, we'll continue while they're in their fucking.
could- Perfect. Yeah,
So-
it takes two people to pee, really.
Exactly. So checking the statue,
Yeah.
there's nothing else. Jack will kind of check it. He finds the broken off arm. It's just down below
In the water.
under the water.
Does it look like it can be replaced or just broken? Like it's not
It's broken.
articulated or anything?
No, it's not. Yeah, it's just broken off the statue.
I'm curious why this glows, especially if it looks like it would have a candle or something in it.
Yeah, I mean, you can put a candle in it, and there's just nothing more to it. It's just more of a decorative feature.
If I check like the genitals, is there anything like a lever or something?
Yeah, you grab the genitals is all you want, fondle them, play with them.
I did.
You don't find anything there.
Is there any writing on this, or like in the
Um,
space around it?
There's no writing, and if there was, like at the base of the statue, you wouldn't be able to see it because it's under this brackish groundwater. Or not brackish, but dark brown, disgusting water. Well, it took Jack 15 minutes.
Yes. It took me
To
two.
do what?
That wasn't pee that came out.
Excuse me.
I'm curious. Are there other statues, or is this the only statue?
That's the only one. It's on the north wall at the west end of the tomb.
And it slopes. The roof slopes down towards the statue. I'm gonna
Okay.
check and ask Jack for his assistance to check for perhaps another secret door behind this statue.
Okay,
I thought you needed to pee too.
I did.
Brandon's well.
13. Right here.
13.
I feel like he's gonna drink it.
You don't find another door, and neither does Jack. There is a little bit of an alcove that twists around to the south side at the far west end of the room. And Jack checks that out and kind of swims over. And he's just fully immersed in this shit now. But he doesn't find anything over there either.
I don't want to get my clothes wet. Nothing's worse than the chafing from wearing
Right.
pants. I want to
Nothing.
avoid it if possible. Jack, is there anything in that alcove? Does it lead anywhere?
Nothing. Not a door, not a passage, nothing at all. Looks like a dead end.
I love Jackson. So sexy.
Curious.
You need what? Copy it.
Perhaps we can drain this water. Perhaps there's another well here that we're just not seeing.
There's nothing here, Governor.
Perhaps Red can bring that arrow and shine it into the water. You see anything?
I'm sorry, so you're in an alcove that's over there by Jack, and I'm still on the other side. So do I have to swim through
So,
that
just
slush?
to move ahead, you use the light, you search, there's nothing. You're at a dead end.
Okay, thanks.
Dead end.
Whew.
So let's maybe
I
go
think
back.
I'm still clean.
I think whatever was here is long gone. We can go back into that hallway of demons and continue on.
Is that going back up?
Okay,
that
so
little
you make your way back out to
tunnel?
the, you know, crawling through this crawl space. You get back out into the hallway with the bas relief of all the demons. And to the west is where the, there's stairs that descend down. And from where you are, you can see a little further that there's some pillars in a room. You can't see much beyond, just that it opens up and there's a room with some pillars in it.
We go into that room.
Who's leading right now? Are all four of us and like crawling together?
Pretty much.
Let's investigate this room.
I'll go in the lead.
It is about 20 feet wide, so you could be shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, so we all just kind of head in, and I've got my little light.
Okay. So the room at the bottom of the stairs is sort of a hexagonal kind of angled room. And you can see you're coming in from the east side, and it drops down into a floor, and there's just a bunch of pillars all scattered around the room. To the north, west, and south, there's stairs leading up to other hallways.
Wow.
This place is a maze.
I don't know, I hope we can find our way back out.
Well, Malachi can remember the terrain.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's a skill.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
can
do
take
we
it.
know what these little pillars are from? Are they like in good condition? Did it look like something was on top of them at one point?
Looking at the top of one, you see what looks like the skeleton of some sort of a creature.
That's in
On
full
top
shape
of one
on
of the
top of one of the
columns.
pillars.
The column
Malachi
doesn't
will
reach all the way to the ceiling. The
Malachi
ceiling
will
is this
inspect.
big domed roof.
So how high are these pillars going?
They go about 20 feet high.
Oh.
But from the stairway that you're still on the top of, you can see the top of
Okay.
the nearest ones.
Does this look at all like that ancient underground city we found with the rifle? It looks similar at all.
No, this looks different.
Okay, different craftsmanship.
Yeah.
And what's the floor like here? Is it got the wet
This is
river
dry.
mush? Is
Just the
it sand again?
still.
Yeah, but no, it's not sand, it's stone.
Okay.
Once you left that first room you landed in from the falling through the thing, the sand is gone. There's only sand.
But this one's not wet and mucky.
No, it's dry.
And so there's stairs that go down?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't we just go on down? Do we want to go and explore the other stairways? Do we want to go together?
We just want to keep. Yes. Just want to keep exploring. I sense danger here. We should not split the party.
Okay.
So, you hear, as you enter the room, you hear a sound coming from the southern passageway.
What does it sound like?
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
9.
Hard to tell. It might have been the scuff of a boot, a pebble skittering across
But
the
it
ground.
was a sound. I heard something.
It was a sound. Just enough to, kind of give you pause.
Freak you out.
And glancing in that direction, you see on the wall, scrawled, the words, certain death this way, in common.
We should go that way.
It's on the southeast. It's on the southeast
You're
wall,
crazy.
and it's pointing to that same passageway to the south.
Okay.
Do we want to try that one first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone's trying to keep us out of there for good reason.
Yes.
Good point. Who wants to lead?
Did you want to check the skeleton? Or
Yes, Malachi did. I did say Malachi will inspect the skeleton.
Wait, is
it's
it
at
a
the
skull?
top of a 20-foot
I thought it was just a skull
pedestal.
on
It's
each.
more than a skull. There's
Oh, okay.
bones. It's hard to tell what it is from a distance.
With his little spider feet, can he go up there and check it out?
Good.
What do you think of that, BH?
I suppose I could do that.
All right. You skitter up the column. It's kind of a creepy thing to see, and just crawl up it
Ugh.
I'm
so
gonna reach
easily.
up, grab the skeleton, and hurl it off towards Red.
As you slide it off, you realize it's a giant snake.
Alive
in
still?
skeletal form. And as it slides off, the bones scatter apart, rain down on Red, and scatter around to the ground. The skull hits and breaks.
Aw. Why'd you do it so harshly?
Maybe I could have used that skeleton.
It's still there.
All right.
Pieces.
I'm good with puzzles. It's
It is
alright.
weaker now.
We're going to just kind of put it back together
It's
a
a
little
3D puzzle you can do
Yeah, yeah.
later.
bit. And I do it really fast.
Get your super glue out.
Just to get an idea so we know that it's a snake. We kind of throw it together a little
Yeah, it looks like a snake.
All
It's a
vertebra
vertebrae.
in the head. No legs. No ankles.
So what does that give us an idea of? Like, why would there be a snake skeleton on top of a pillar?
Perhaps it was a denizen of whoever dwelt here in ages past. Perhaps
Replica?
a pet. Could be a pet. Could be
Like a pet.
an aspect of whatever god they worshipped.
Let us continue.
Okay, you go down the south passageway.
The certain death.
We
right?
do.
Certain death one.
Yes, Balthazar will lead the way.
I will.
The certain death passageway.
What'd you think of the candy, Brandon?
It was good. It wasn't very pineapple-y.
It is.
More sugar than pineapple.
Yeah.
Well,
But it was good.
Hawaiians do it that way. They like the sugar.
So you follow this passageway, and it seems pretty.
Exactly.
It seems pretty
People
clean. You don't notice anything. It's very straight.
Sugar
It
choke.
doesn't ascend or
Sugar
descend. Very uniform. You follow it for about 100 feet
Oh, the stairs keep going.
before your light shines on something laying on the ground. Not moving.
What is that, Balthazar?
I shined the light over it a little
It's
bit.
something.
Yes.
Good
I
job.
will investigate.
Investigate. Is that one of these?
I got a 15.
Investigation.
Bit of a
People
closer
open
look,
it
even from a distance, you can tell that it is a goblin. And with that roll, you can see that it looks like its head has been caved in and just smashed in.
How fresh is this?
You'll have to get closer to check that.
I will.
You go right up to it. You can roll a medicine check because of your patron. I will say with advantage as you check the freshness of the maggots
17.
writhing in its body, almost communing with the maggots.
How
Dig
long
your
have you
fingers
been
in
here,
and let
my
them
friends?
crawl.
Yeah, I do. I pick up a scoop of the maggots. I even take one and I place it inside of my ear. Let it scurry about a little bit, as though it's chittering and is whispering to me.
You feel that this may be a few days old at most, fairly fresh. Enough for the maggots to take over and do their grisly work.
I will place the maggots back into the corpse. We are not alone down here.
I would not expend my magics on such a small corpse.
I would not fear whatever
Kill the
struggled
goblin.
so with such a
Yes.
small creature.
Now this corpse is laying at the tunnel extended south for about a little more than 100 feet and then turned to the west. And as you're investigating, you glance to the side and you see that this tunnel turns and then turns again. And in that corner, there's a statue that's just standing in the corner. And again, it's a headless statue of a nude woman.
I inspect the boobs and see if there's any secret levers or anything special.
What do
in
you
there.
discover?
As you do, as you walk over to inspect the statue, you glance, the passageway turns again and continues, and you glance in that direction, you see, looks like the passage ended, but the wall has been cut away, and there's a rough-hewn tunnel that looks like it's been carved in there. You can see picks and shovels and different tools. There's some piles of dirt off to the sides, and the tunnel continues and kind of winds out of sight. And then you turn and go about your tune in Tokyo.
I spend a moment or two there,
Yeah, you spend a few
luxuriating,
moments
thinking
there.
of Lady Tearle.
Perhaps there's a lever underneath.
Oh, yes, I check.
Check for any lever there as well. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
an investigation.
I see if
check.
it takes like a secret grip, like a special key that goes
There's
in.
always a secret grip.
Sharper.
Ooh, 15.
Okay.
You don't find anything. Pulling away some of the rubble at the base.
Typical man, I don't find
You
it.
find exactly. She might be able to find it. But pulling away some of the rubble and piecing a couple of the pieces together, the head of this thing looks like it was a snake, like a cobra head.
Well, don't we want her to kind of explore on the top and see if it's got the wax and the stuff like the other one
It
had?
doesn't.
They say it is just another snake coat. But I don't know. They're deceivers. Let's follow whoever made this tunnel here. Rough hewn.
Yes.
Perhaps dwarves would cave in the skull of a goblin.
Is that a common enemy?
Okay. You follow this, and it's very windy.
Goblin,
It looks
yes.
like it's following the easiest path through the dirt and stone. It kind of curves. You see a big chunk of rock that looks like they just couldn't excavate around, and they just kind of took a turn. But eventually, you find yourself in another room 20 feet wide by 40 feet long.
Wow.
You're at the north end of it. It extends down away from you to the south.
Again, rock bottom, stone floor.
Arched. Looks like the same construction.
Dome.
How's the air
Like
in
they've
here?
just
Is it
dug
still
a
fetid?
tunnel between two rooms
Yeah.
in whatever this labyrinth type place is.
Perhaps they were trapped.
Did you hear his question about the
air's
air
the
fan?
same.
Way out.
It smells kind of musky, almost like unwashed bodies.
Do we like that?
Foul stench.
Cheapest brothels. Smells like a cheap
Not
brothel.
a good smelling unwashed body.
Okay.
Not like red.
Oh.
In fact, she was in that sewer water. She probably stank
she
pretty
wasn't.
good.
I didn't get in.
Yeah.
I tiptoed around.
Oh, that's true.
You guys
That
swam.
would be
Only
Jack
Jack
that stinks.
got
Yeah.
He's the one that stinks now.
He's got a swamp pass.
So it looks as though we have rejoined the original construction.
Seems that way. Now, to the west, there's a single door closed, almost to the end of the room. The south end of the room. At the very south end of the room on the east, there's a double door that's closed. You want to go east or west?
I'm going to go for the double door.
The double door.
Bigger is better.
Okay.
What Red says.
I'm going to ask
So,
Jack to
across
come
the
take a
room.
look here at this door. With
Jack will step forward.
Jack is so brave.
Take a spear right in the face.
And he's going to get
He's
down
got
and
it.
he's going to
He's
look
got it. He's
very
got it.
carefully at the door. Double checks the corner.
Yeah.
Good job,
And
Jack.
then, I don't see anything. Don't think it's locked either.
Let's have it open then.
Do you mind opening it,
Yeah,
Jack?
I guess.
Oh.
I will stand to the side, kind of with my back to the wall. If it pulls, I'll grab the door and I'll pull it open this way, so whatever flies out will red Malachi.
What?
Roll any
Always
dice.
the gentleman.
Any dice.
Yeah, on an odd number, it pulls towards you. Even number, it
Oh, I
goes
like
away
that.
from you.
Even number pulls towards me.
Other way around. Even number, it goes away from you.
Okay. Then I will. That makes it a little harder. I will stand in front of it. I'll give it a kick and then try and move to the side in case something comes out.
All right. You guys see. You guys all step back. Balthazar bravely steps forward, boots the door. It opens. Nothing happens.
Not that I don't trust you, Jack, but
Good to be cautious.
you missed the tampon string last time.
Gross.
So, you're looking into a hallway. Similar construction. But something stands out. It's very clean.
Oh.
Spotless.
That's it? That's all we got? It's a hallway. Well, we want to go this way. We want to find where
Yes.
it's leading to something clean.
Perhaps whatever's alive down here is this way. They've made a home for themselves.
That's why it's clean.
Possibly.
So the hallway that you see extends ahead of you or to the right. And as you look down the right-hand side, you see candlelight.
Well, that's the way we're going.
Okay.
And I'm going to go on the ceiling down the hallway.
Alright, Balthazar skitters up and just crawls along the ceiling. Or are you just walking?
Crawling.
Crawling.
So that hopefully whatever's down there won't think to look up at the ceiling.
Perfect. So you're crawling along this domed ceiling of the hallway, kind of arched, and you get to a crossroads where it turns left or right. And as you peek out along this hall, this splits, you can see there are candles lining the hall in these small inset kind of alcoves. And you can see the candle across from you, and it's just hanging. It's not in a sconce or anything, it's just floating there. You can see wax drip off of it, but the wax doesn't drip down and off the candle. And the candle doesn't seem to be diminishing in size.
It's a magic candle.
Seems like it.
I can't help but think that whoever gets to this main area has to go through all of that crap to get to where they live. Or there's another entrance coming from the other
Very
way.
possible.
We want to find out who lives
So do
here.
you want to go west or east?
Where did we just come from?
The sun sets
You
in the
went
west.
south from where you were.
The sun sets in the west, which is when Lady Tearle arises. So we go west.
West, okay.
That
So you
felt
can
like
look down
west
this
and
long
east.
hallway, and you see the candles in these shallow alcoves on either side, just floating there. You can see to the end of this hallway, just perfectly clean, no dust, no debris, nothing. And at the end of the hallway, the candles end, and then there's darkness.
Are there any side exits or anything? Where do they end?
Not so far, but you walk. You're gonna just follow the candles to the end.
To the edge of the darkness, and then if I
So as you get to the edge of the darkness, you see as the candles end, and then there's a hallway that opens on your left-hand side,
I knew it!
and a door on the right-hand side, and the passageway continues. And your dark vision is 60 feet.
But I've got
I
my...
believe so.
Is my sparkler still working?
Yes.
The range on your light spell is what?
It's
30?
20 and then 20.
20, 20. So your light spell doesn't reach the end, but Balthazar can see the end of the tunnel straight ahead, and it just dead ends.
Stone
We
wall.
can't see the end here, Balthazar. What can you see?
There's nothing ahead of us. It's unfinished.
So you can either go south, or there's a door to the north.
Let's take this door to the north.
Agreed.
Listen at the door, Red.
I'm gonna
Roll a
listen.
Press
perception
your
check.
ear against the
Roll
door.
perception.
Listen for sounds beyond.
Perception.
8.
She doesn't hear anything.
Of course I don't.
Totally quiet.
But you don't know you rolled an 8. This is a thing with D&D. You don't know you rolled an 8. You're confident. I don't hear anything. The coast is clear.
That's good to know, because I'm sitting here thinking, why don't I just ask him to try it?
So-
Because
so-
he'll have a higher number.
You didn't know that you rolled an 8. You're confident that you don't hear anything.
Okay.
The coast is clear, guys.
Yeah, you guys, I don't hear anything over there. Do you want to still try?
Open the door, Red.
I open the door.
I'm gonna have
I'm
my
confident, so I
magic
feel
ready.
Pull it open as something leaps out at you.
I knew it! It's that
And you
perception.
kind of bat it away, freaking out for a second, and you realize it's a broom handle. You look at it, it's a broom closet.
I'm a little freaked out. Oh, it's just a broom handle,
So
you
where you see
guys.
some mop buckets, mops, some dusters. It's just a broom
A cleaning closet.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well,
that's interesting.
you're a woman. Start cleaning.
And
Ah!
it's just a small room,
Need to find the kitchen.
closet-sized room.
Or
And
such
it looks
an
very
asshole.
innocuous until you realize there's kind of a smell. And you see, sitting in the corner, slumped down, there's another goblin
Oh.
in the corner. And this one, at a glance, you can tell it's more than a few days old. But it's in there rotting and has been dead for some time. Not long enough that it's just dried and desiccated, but it's in the later stages of
Things crawling on it.
not visibly on the outer surface.
I'm gonna take the maggot from my ear
Okay.
and place it on this corpse. Feast, my friend.
Oh,
Crawls,
you're so kind.
finds a hole in the flesh and crawls inside.
That's so gross. This is so much worse than the fucking.
That's what she said.
Do we see anything else in this
You wanna
little room
search
in this
around? Jack will
closet?
kind of search around. Doesn't find anything. He even searches the goblin.
Does Malachi
There's
know
a pouch
what?
here, but it's empty.
Does Malachi know, or I'll ask Balthazar, what language do goblins speak?
They speak their own kind. Goblinoid. In fact, I speak goblin. Now that I look at it.
Right. I'm going to cast a spell on this creature. It'll take a minute or so. I'm going to start casting a spell. Second level spell slot. Oh, wait, actually, can I cast at level 3? Can you always cast a spell at a higher level? Okay.
Yeah, even if there's no added effect, you can always use a higher level spell
Okay,
to cast
then
it
I will
lower.
cast that. Takes a minute. Malachi will cast As You Were. So he'll sit down, he'll prepare the corpse, he'll start to murmur the incantations. This language sounds dark to Red's ears. It sounds just fine to Balthazar. And it does take about 60 seconds, and Malachi's placing his hand on the head of this goblin corpse. He's casting As You Were. It's what he cast on that whore.
Nice.
Restores a lifelike appearance to a corpse. It looks, smells, and sounds as it did in life. So I will restore a lifelike appearance to this corpse.
How long does that last?
It lasts 1 hour per caster level, so 9 hours. We should be able to converse with it and ask it questions.
I like that.
You see the skin sort of regrow, and you see these goblin features. Big, huge wart on the cheek with big hairs sprouting out of it. The teeth are just bristling everywhere, missing a few of them. They're kind of this brownish yellow color. One of them's broken off, and it blinks at you. Its head kind of cracks to one side.
Speak to it gently, Balthazar.
I will roll it over and butt rape it.
That's Balthazar.
You butt rape it. Now what?
I let it know who is boss.
Okay. You Kilby it.
And then I tell it, I am your new master. Now, you will obey. What is your name?
Come up with a goblin name.
His name is...
What's it called?
I don't know. I want to say like Cringer, but that's the stupid cat from He-Man.
I like it.
Cringer.
Cringer it is.
Cringer.
Now its name is Snotgob.
Snotgob.
Oh, snot
Oh,
gob.
see, that's why he's the DM.
Snot gob it is.
Snotgob, you are my bitch.
We know. We know. We saw.
Yes. He respects the Alpha. How did you die in this place?
You're my bitch.
Do I need to roll you over again?
Yes.
Answer my questions and
I think he likes it.
This house is not yours.
Alright, I'm gonna roll over to
Yes.
Okay, this goblin's awesome.
I'm gonna
Horny
put
little
dogs in
guy.
the bathtub. I'm gonna shove my balls into
You
his
give him the
asshole,
old
too.
what for again.
Oh,
And after you give him the old what for again.
Your spell runs out.
you're fucking a corpse, but you don't stop.
You've used 3 minutes total.
It's gonna last for 9 hours. I doubt Balthazar has the stamina for 9 hours.
Once he is,
Full of your cum.
yes.
Sufficiently inflated.
Like toxic, like bubbles come out of his nose.
Ew. It's like a dry sponge, finally filled.
How did you die, you Snotgob?
No food.
Oh.
Now I'm full.
This protein will sustain you. We found others of your kind. Why did you not eat them?
Beware the silent, invisible thing that moves in the tunnels.
You've seen
Ask
no
him if
such
it's in the
thing.
water.
But I think I know why that tunnel is
It
closed.
will consume you. Could not leave. Stuck here. You too now. Close the door.
We are not stuck.
You will die.
You will lead us. Show us where this thing resides.
Cannot.
Why can you not?
You notice he can't actually move.
I've paralyzed him.
No, he couldn't move initially. It was kind of like that.
Did he have an anal reflex?
No, and his body seems not to function. He can speak, but that's all.
Perhaps you can Hodor him around.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll strap him onto my back.
Okay.
And I'll twist his head around so he's looking forward.
Oh my gosh.
Turns around.
Brutal.
Yes, that's good.
Like Yoda.
As he burps cum bubbles onto you.
Ew, a cum bubble.
Like a baby spit up.
It's cum.
I just scoop it up on my
Maggie.
finger and stick it back in his mouth.
Oh my.
So now you have a goblin backpack.
Yep. And I'm
Cum
gonna.
backpack.
It's like a camelback full of cum.
And he says,
Don't know. Tunnels. It lives here. All the tunnels.
Where did you live before you died?
That way.
And I will follow the direction he's leading.
okay, so he leads you to the back the way you came, to the east.
Who put these candles here, Snotgob?
They were here.
Did they ever die? The candles?
No. Who is this bitch?
I know. I was asking Balthazar to ask.
Well, the goblin answered.
Can you hear me, Goblin?
Her name is
Yes.
Red.
Not
You
Goblin.
talk too much. Silence, woman.
Oh, he
Her
knows how to
purpose
treat
in
a
life is to keep my dick wet. She does well.
Ooh, I keep your dick wet?
Yes, that's what I tell him.
Oh, okay.
I have to keep up the appearance of
Lucky red hair.
You are the elf.
Yeah,
You got it, baby.
that is our stuff.
Okay. Okay.
I asked Jack if he. Now, I think I know what the thing is in here. I don't know if Jack does. I'm pretty sure
Would
Balthazar
Balthazar
doesn't.
know?
I don't think he would know. He's going to ask Jack. The goblin
I would
mentioned
say
something
don't
invisible.
ask. Jack won't know.
Yeah, why are we
We're not
asking Jack
gonna
and
deal
not
with the Jack.
Snot Gob?
Damn it, that's my way. I'm just going to ask if he saw that ooze in the water before it struck him, or if it seemed invisible.
No, it seemed invisible.
Didn't even see it after whatever it was. I felt some resistance. Saw something like the water just surged up.
So as though you walked right into it without being aware.
Not quite sure.
The very air here could be unsafe then. We must be on our guard. That's why I would like this Snotgob cum doll to go ahead of us. Ferret out whatever
Well, he
danger
leads
there
you
might
back to where you came from, to those double doors. So you leave the hallway with all the candles. You go back north to where the double doors were that you came through from that room. And then he leads you to the east. You follow this tunnel until there's a kind of a 10-foot by 10-foot alcove to the north.
We haven't been in there yet?
No, you have not been here yet.
Okay,
Well, I'm
so-
tangled up in a maze. It's
And
a
in
big
this
maze.
place, you see another bas-relief carving on the north wall.
Snotgob, how came your people to this place?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you inhabit this lair of demons?
Good place to be safe
Snot Gob.
from the vampires.
Yeah.
From Lord Tearle.
Why would you need to be safe from Lord Tearle?
To avoid his displeasure. He does not like this place.
Yeah.
And why exactly? We have been sent here. We are on a mission to destroy Lord Tearle. How can you aid us?
I will not aid you. Human.
Wait, didn't we fuck him?
Twice.
Doesn't he love us?
Not me.
He doesn't love you.
Clearly he does not.
But at the north end of this little alcove, you see this bas relief of a large
heavyset man, completely naked.
Not Stanbon.
Almost that big, but not quite. And he's playing a harp. It's resting on his knee. His legs are splayed open. You can see his big dong hanging down.
I was going to ask,
He
is
has
he
a-
big and hard right now, or is he
no,
just
it's
kind of like...
flaccid, but hanging down, like drapes off the chair. This is a very intricately carved bas relief. He has this harp, and he's holding it on his knee, and he has this kind of lascivious grin on his face.
On a statue?
So it's like it's carved, so in relief, so it
like
actually
half
kind
of
of extends outward towards you. It's like a three-dimensional carving that extends out.
That's so cool. But with expression.
Oh yeah, the artist was pretty good.
Was it Snot Up?
That's not.
It was
Could not
not
craft
Snuff.
something like this. This takes skill.
If you
Notice
want to get
the
closer,
foreskin
you
on
can
the dome
check
there.
for more.
That is
There does
skill.
seem to be more to it.
To the
And
statue.
on the floor in front of this this carving is looks like about a 4-foot section of wooden pole.
Are the ends clean cut, or has it been broken?
One end is flat and it is capped with a kind of like an iron cap, like you would see on a
At the butt of a pike or something?
Just like
some sort of weapon, or even like a quarterstaff might have an iron cap on the
Keep
end.
it from
The other
splitting.
end is cut kind of at an angle, but cleanly.
Does it look as though a sword stroke may have cut this? Or an axe?
And you'd have to get in close and you can pick it up and look at it if you want to.
I will examine this.
Okay,
Shit.
if you pick it up and look at it, and roll an investigation check.
15.
You can see pretty clearly that if a sword had struck it, particularly a normal sword, you would see hack marks,
Right.
you would see some splintering, there would be a little bit of damage, and this is just clean. Like as if it was cut by a laser beam or something.
Again, I know what I think it was, but Balthazar has no idea. This appears to have been crafted this way.
Perhaps if it were dwarves that have carved this, as you had mentioned earlier, they are very
Yes, this could be some sort of tool or key or other object.
It was in his hands on the floor.
On the floor in front of him. Snotgob, you've been here longer than we. What is this? Jab him in the eye with the...
Fuck you bastard. Do not know. Has been this way.
I'm going to miss you in 8 hours when this is gone.
I will not miss you, you bastard.
Ah.
You notice there is an inscription carved into the harp on the bas relief.
Oh.
Is it in the common tongue or a language we can
It is
read?
in common. It reads, "Gaze upon me with bronzed visage.
G-A-Z-E, right?
gays, Gays.
Gaze upon me with bronzed visage, and secrets shall I reveal."
I gotta write this too.
Yeah, me too. Gaze what?
Gaze upon bronze visage.
Gaze upon me with bronzed visage, and secrets shall I reveal.
How do we look upon this with bronze visage?
Who wants some more Fireball?
Oh, I'm still drinking.
I still got some in my thing.
You need shots?
Fireball shots?
Yeah.
There you go.
Bronze shots. Oh, that's not a bronze shots.
It's bronze liquid.
So bronzed could
Bronze
be like
liquid.
tan. It could be a bronze helm.
That's what Malachi was
Yep.
thinking. Is there a bronzed helm or bronzed goggles?
Who would have that?
Somewhere around the room.
Oh. As we look around the room.
A
You may
mask
find
or
some
goggles
armor
or
or
a
mask,
helm.
something crafted of bronze. 8 parts copper, 1 part tin.
It wouldn't be red without some fireball.
Oh, not the rum and cokes.
There's Emily.
It's true.
Hi, Em.
Hey,
How are you?
guys doing?
Excellent. How are you?
Good.
Good. Your hair
What are you
is
up to?
very long.
Oh, I just got back from a dance competition. Not me.
Wow, how'd you do?
obviously.
I was gonna say, wow, that's impressive.
Oh,
Yeah, show us what you
get out of the chair
performed.
without having back pain. So
She is amazing. She can go up and down that pole like you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
a fireman's pole. You know.
Laura was.
How'd your friends do, Laura?
She
I don't know.
All the group competitions were this morning that Laura was in. She had 4.
Wow.
You didn't
we
see
went
your
back to
friends
watch
do
a
their
few solos.
I did, but
Great.
they didn't. I haven't
We
seen
didn't
their
say for
awards
we
yet,
didn't say
but
for
they were
awards.
Did they
But
do good?
Yeah.
Grace might have had a few misses.
good. Yeah, her
But-
turns
Oh,
weren't
really?
as good.
Were they Cinco de Mayo themed dances?
Yeah,
I wish.
all of them.
Sombreros like the hat dance and stuff.
That would be great.
You wish, really.
Yeah.
We did see some fun ones this morning. The group ones had some cool ones. There was one where they were wearing like steampunk goggles. And
Oh, we're
the
looking for
outfits were,
steampunk
like,
goggles right
Yes, yes.
Oh well, there's a whole dance troupe with them.
Laura, did that show you this?
But I never figured out like what
It's
the
pretty
costume,
cool.
like the
now.
song.
Your young eyes will be.
London
Random.
anything. I thought they were like undersea divers or something at first, and then I was like, "Wait, is that steampunk goggles?" I was like, "I don't know what it is, but there's goggles," and I was entertained the whole time. I was like, "I don't know what's
Well,
happening." but
that's
it's all.
all that matters.
There were
Very
and there were
cool.
a lot of poor costume choices
Look
this
how
morning as
small
well.
they are.
Those were always fun.
I got
where you're
one.
Like, ugh.
You can see that?
Terrible.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, she got
Wow.
young eyes.
Look.
Not like us.
Dance
I gotta like hold it up
That's
here.
great.
So she can read them?
Pull the
Yeah,
glasses
she can read
off.
it.
Yeah, not us.
Yeah, but I thought that it was just the dice. Not
Did I
me.
tell you that this week I've needed my glasses all the time now?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like
gosh.
this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
I all of a
So
sudden
it
like,
hit
need
me-
them all the
I
time.
thought it was a watch.
I'm 44.
Okay.
So for me, it was about 6 months ago, and it was from one day to the next. I woke
Yes,
up and
I
couldn't
literally
read my
one day
phone.
couldn't. Oh, so mine happened like that overnight where I got readers, but I still only needed them for like the world's tiniest print.
Right.
And then that's been 5 years of that, and then all of a sudden this week I need them like anything. All
Oh
the time.
wow!
I did the best dancing ever. I went
Oh, stop.
Welcome to the club.
When did you start eating them all the time? Whatever. Like I'm looking at it thinking like, how are they reading those?
Yeah, it's tricky.
I wear contacts, and I don't know what the difference is because I think that they have.
Oh, are yours graded like
I
reader
think
on
so.
both? Because
Otherwise, I can read everything.
Because these are progressive, like old man
Except for
lenses,
those little dice. Oh my god.
Nobody can read that.
Nobody can read those.
Yeah.
You're getting
Except for Laura.
Yeah, so, yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's a lot.
My
to
shoulders
do.
are sore.
I might have to make you guys watch Laura's pirate dance.
Pirate dance. Let's see your pirate dance.
I don't think you'd have to make us.
That's your pirate dance.
Part of it.
I'll figure out how to set.
Yeah.
Can you put it on the big on your
Do you
screen
like
if I email it to you? I'll
have
email it
couple
last
scenes
time.
and stuff?
Yeah.
This time that we were last
We
time we
wanna
were recording
see
this
it.
like
Yes, pirate
the
dance.
company.
Pirates.
D&D. We're
I know.
playing a
Sorry.
game.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, but
It looks like it's a
Another
drink. It looks like a
Dad.
drinking game at this point. I don't know if you guys are really playing.
It's always a drinking game.
yeah, that's D&D.
Pirates are close enough to D&D characters, right?
Thank you.
Sure,
They're pretty
there are
close.
pirates in D&D.
Exactly. It's part of your game. It's
She's the
it
happiest
fits
pirate.
the
This
brand
time when they
is.
like did their mad face in that dance, she like still looked. I was
You
like,
have
you
to say
didn't look that mad this time.
"Arr"
You
at
looked-
the end.
She looks.
Yeah, we
She's
say
so
pirates
mad
life for me.
that she can't even like
Nice.
look mad.
It's so fun. I can't look mad. How do I do that?
She can't stop smiling to look mad. That's cute.
Aw.
Oh,
Aww.
Oh, to be young and
I know.
carefree,
Yes.
So energetic.
happy about life,
And now we're old and just.
jaded.
now we're older. We need
Jaded.
glasses.
Waking up and being like, son of a bitch, I woke up.
I'm alive again.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
Gotta keep doing this crap.
Another day.
God, no kidding, Trent.
What are we drinking to?
Pirate dances.
To pirate
Pirate
dances.
So Fireball with Mountain Dew is actually pretty good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is that what you're drinking?
Uh-huh.
Wow,
That's
that's
actually it's not bad. It's actually really good. It's Mountain Dew and then a little cinnamon kick at the end.
Can I taste?
Trent.
You think?
I finished off his too. Then I finished off mine.
One in each hand. Cool, cool.
And then she finishes off that
What's
one.
that called? Double fisted?
Ooh.
And that one might be urine. So
That's three. That's three. Fists.
Cheers. And whose urine was it again?
it was.
Balthazar's or?
it was just.
She would still drink it.
Maybe.
You have to gargle it.
Okay.
It's not warm anymore. It's
I like it especially warm.
It's Mountain Dewy and Fireball-y.
Oh, I like it
It's
better than
got both
Coke, I
flavors.
think.
Yeah,
Really?
it's really good.
Huh.
It's got both flavors in it.
I actually, do you want to taste it too?
No.
Right.
It's your
That's great.
brother's.
It's really
it's your
good.
brother's spit.
I'm good.
Your brother's spit. Your brother's spit. Your
Did
I
brother's
just
you
spit.
pushed
hear
it in
me?
my mouth to dislodge a hunk of pork and then just spit it back in there.
It's
so
more
totally
alcohol.
fine.
Drink it. Oh wait, he hates this. You can do what you want, baby.
Yeah, thank you.
You are welcome. I don't care what the hell you do.
It's less fire than Fireball, and it adds something
Right?
to Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I like
Sir,
that.
you
actually
drank
really
all your
good.
drink.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm going to start
You can have
adding
his.
Fireball to everything
I know.
and see what my glass of milk, Fireball. Nope.
Nope.
Your morning bowl of cereal, Fireball.
Fireball. Nope.
Your morning smoothie, green smoothie. Yep.
It might actually be good.
Add a little
All
Fireball.
right. What do you want to do? You're at
evening
this bas
Fireball.
relief with that inscription: the naked man
The naked man.
sitting with a harp.
Snotgob. We seek
With a long
an
dong.
armory, a room with
And we need the
armor, suits of armor,
the
helms.
bronze.
Yes.
Where do we find these?
No helms. Go fuck yourself.
Nah.
Why is
just
he
you
getting
wait.
so angry at us? Maybe if Red talks to
Because
him.
he's been dead for a while.
He's speaking sweet nothings in the
Maybe if you
ear.
pleasure him, he will be more
But
cooperative.
he did
Every now
pleasure
and then
him.
I
It didn't
reach
do
back
anything.
and
I
put my
don't
thumb
know
up
if
into
that
his
was
body.
very pleasurable for him.
Snot gob. Snot gob.
I don't talk to bitches.
Nah, I high five him. Behind me.
Your turn, dude.
That all you got?
That's all I got. He's rude.
Bitches be shopping. Snotgob. Show us more. Are there other statues like
everything.
this?
No.
Let us go in search of a helm. Or something that will
I
allow
will
us.
take you to a hell. Continue.
That sounds not ominous at all, Snotgob.
Oh, did that come out?
I said the quiet part loud.
Sometime.
Yes, lead the way, Snotgob.
Continue.
So you follow the passageway
Oh, yeah.
to the east. It kind of winds south and then to the east again, and there's a door.
She says, open it, open it, open it.
Snot gob.
I trust you not. Perhaps
Red would open it.
can open this
He's
door.
especially mean to me.
Open the door, Red.
All right. I open the
Alright.
door.
You step forward and open.
I pull it. I pull it towards me. I want to see what's going on.
Roll any dice.
Ooh, any
Any?
dice? Just roll a simple one then.
Any dice.
Odd or
Pick one.
even?
Just grab the first one.
Boom.
Roll it.
8.
Woohoo!
It opens away from you.
Good job. So you push it
You
open.
grab it and push it open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this is a sturdy wooden door. It's scoured clean on this side. As soon as you open it, the smell of unwashed bodies is
Again?
strong.
Yeah, we're used
It's
to it.
very strong. It was kind of gone away in this area.
Clean
that you're
area.
in.
Yeah.
But now as you open it, you can smell it very strongly. And the passageways here are not scoured clean. They have
Interesting.
rubble, debris. There's kind of like scattered to the corners of the hallway. There's just bits and crap everywhere. And you can see the signs of footsteps. People have passed this way recently.
Recently.
Perhaps the rest of Snotgob's tribe.
Let us go
No,
first.
no, there are no others. Continue. Go. Halfway.
You speak shit, Snotgob. Let's follow these footprints.
Yes. Okay, we continue. Be on your guard.
Okay, so he tells you to go north. But you can also go south.
Well, which way are the footprints?
Both.
Ooh, good.
Both?
North.
Both.
Let's go north.
Let's go north.
Put my trust in Snotgob.
Why would you do that?
I'll tell him there's a
It'll lead us to something
slightly
interesting.
As we
misshapen
head
copy of his
north.
future. If he does correctly.
Gross.
Then we have all of you roll a perception check.
Oh, plus 3. Oh, a natural 1.
10.
Wait, but it's perception, so you add.
Yeah, but it's still
One's a
1.
1.
Oh, it's a 6. Perception gives me
Well, we all
a
sucked.
6.
10 was the highest.
Balthazar, you hear the rumble of voices.
up ahead, and then the sound of movement. A quick shifting, and then movement.
I'll whisper to Snotgob. Is this your people?
Forget about it. It's, ignore it. Continue.
I will take him off of my back, and I'm going to place him face first against the wall, just so he's just smashed up against the wall.
Yes, this is how I like it.
I'm going to scale up the ceiling, and I'm going to head down the hallway towards the sound of
You're like scraping his face against the wall.
Yes.
You continue, Red, and I will
Tastes
follow
good.
behind
He's licking that damn wall.
He's licking it. He's enjoying
You
fruit
taste
in
it
his
coming.
mouth.
Balthazar's up on top. You follow on the
yeah,
ground,
yeah.
and I will follow you.
So you
Okay.
reach the end of the hall and you see a room that extends to your right. The room has there's a table in the room. One of the legs is kind of broken off to one side, and there's some just stuffed under the leg to hold it, to prop it up so it's stable. One chair is tipped over backwards. You see a couple other chairs sitting at the table. And there is a lantern on the table as well.
Lit?
Yes, I noticed.
Burning. There are these kind of tiles, almost like dominoes, something like that, on the table, and a few coins, bunch of copper coins.
What'd you get?
We don't have any, hun. Just Sprite.
But they're Sprite.
Just drink them all.
Just manly beverages down here.
So just
Am I a man?
visually,
You like manly
It's not a manly
beverages.
drink
and
without being a man.
coins, and clearly signs that there
This
have
has been
been
habitated
recent, yeah, and in fact there is like a very crudely rolled like cigarette or something that's sitting on the table and is still smoking a little bit.
Oh, there's a cigarette that's still smoking.
I will call out in Goblin.
Oh, also, the room kind of opens up to the north, and then there's also a hallway that extends east and ends in a door, as you can see.
Malachi knows where we are, but
The-
Trent
the-
doesn't. He's drunk.
As the room extends to the north, you see that there's a couple of like crude cots, just pallets basically on the floor,
You're right.
and then there's a hallway that extends up and curves to one side, but you don't see anything in the room besides that.
I'm going to call out in my best snot-gobby goblin speech. Friends, come back. It's safe. I found food.
Oh,
Roll a performance check.
that's good.
Oh, sweet.
yeah.
16.
Oh, now I see how it's
16. You call out.
I want
Balthazar is showing you talents. As he calls out impersonating Snotgob. And as you call this out,
Oh, two.
you wait a moment. There's no response, and then you hear Snotgob.
You're an idiot.
Somebody roll.
You thought that would work, you fool.
What do you say?
They're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill you all. It's too late. You've already alerted them. They're on their way. You're gonna die.
Uh-oh.
Now what?
Do I kill him? Has he reached his...
He's kind of already dead.
You only have to wait it out.
I kind of want to make it long and drawn out, though.
You can't quite kill him, but he's already dead. He'll die in about 8 more hours.
Yeah. But I could let him drown until, like, at the brink of death until he dies.
The door to the east suddenly is flung open, and you see this hulking figure.
Ooh.
Its body is covered in brown fur. Humanoid, almost bear-like, standing about 7 feet tall. And they're brandishing this long club with a bunch of spikes driven through it. There's one more behind them. And you see as it kind of steps back and then motions, and you see a stream of goblins begin to rush out of the room towards you.
I'm casting a
This-
spell.
initiative.
This
I
is
am
what Snotgob was
casting a
so
spell.
excited about, was all these little
Very
goblin
excited.
armor.
Okay, roll high because I
Time
am
to roll
casting a
initiative.
spell.
This is an important one.
This.
I'll roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
20 plus
I got a natural 20, by the way.
Very nice.
24.
So I'm at 24.
24.
Okay, I want to roll
Hell
high
yeah.
because Malachi is already starting to
shit.
utter his spell. Son of a bitch.
And he starts
Oh,
stuttering over your spell. What did you get, baby?
11.
Are you glad that Red is here for you?
Yeah.
This one I think we need
24.
to draw.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I wanted to roll high because I'm going to cast the mother of all spells.
I think we need to draw this one. Boys and girls.
Uh-huh.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, it would do stuff.
Let's do
Okay.
this one.
Yeah.
So
But not
there's
if
a
Red goes up
10-foot
there and
tunnel
goblins.
here.
Not if the enemies are all scattered. I need them to be kind of like this instead of like this.
But what if I did like my
Oh, yeah.
fire?
Like where your legs spread open.
Baby.
What?
No, that doesn't have to do with my sex
Well, you
stuff.
did this.
My sex stuff.
It has to do with the
And then
fire.
it goes.
Baby. Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Shocking grasp.
I'm gonna show you.
The flames.
It's whichever one is in a cone shape.
Shocking. Burning hands. Burning hands.
Mm-hmm.
Cone. But did you already use burning hands? Where's
No, I
burning
haven't used.
hands?
Wait, today?
No, but today in our. Where's burning hands?
But since our last long rest.
Yeah, because I'm like
Oh, we
almost
haven't
out of
rested?
spells. No, we have not rested. We've just been going. Do you see it?
Look, there's zeros.
Where's burning hands?
I think I was asleep last time.
You
I was a little bit drunk.
Here's the
drinking.
door. This is where you guys came from.
All of those words
Here.
are accurate except a little bit.
Okay, so you guys are here in this room.
And put those over there. I don't want to eat it anymore. I've already chopped.
And our gobos. And the
I don't know what
two.
burning hands is.
Why aren't you helping me? It's
It's
right
once
here.
per day.
I'll just tell you, they're bugbears.
I was going to ask if they were bugbears
Well
or.
then,
Moles or
above
something.
Why would I have
You
it?
don't necessarily know that.
Above and
Do you think
down.
that I just didn't
They're
write
back
down
in
things?
this
I think
room.
I didn't do very much.
And you've kind of ushered
Right.
from these
Above and
numbered
down.
things.
Right, burning hands
Gobos.
with a colon.
Where's number 2?
Burning colon?
Yep.
Yep, Taco Tuesday.
Had that before. At that time, I ate those deviled eggs.
Oh, I need to drink more water.
You guys are so weird.
What?
So weird. Dudes are weird.
Weird like a fox.
Girls are totally normal. Just saying.
Yeah.
Look at Red right there.
Nobody
I
believes.
saw something
Normal.
No, she
talked
doesn't
about
believe.
how
Yeah, she's
most people in the make a career of archaeology are women because they're so good at digging up the past.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that good?
I gotta think about that because I've got a really witty
Do you remember
response.
2 years, 4 months, 3 weeks, and 6 days ago when you said that dress on me looked whatever?
Wow,
I
I
don't remember what I had for
sense a little
breakfast.
bitterness.
Yeah.
Just a little.
There you. Thank you, Jensen. He's on my
Alright.
side.
We're gonna use these for the goblins. so I
Nice.
can keep
Goblins.
track.
Oh, fun.
Goblins.
And they've
Where's the
rushed out.
goblins?
Usually when they go to bloodied. Do you know what bloodied means?
No. Well, I
It
mean,
means that they're at half
You're
health.
asking
I'm
the woman.
assuming it has blood on
That
it.
time of the bump.
It means they're at half health.
She's on the
So,
burlap.
That they're half what?
Typically-
Half health?
Yeah, typically when
Oh,
they're
okay.
bloodied, I flip them over to the red side.
Bloodied on the red side.
Just like your underpants.
Fuck you.
You guys. Red, you get to go first. What do you want to do? You want to be right in front.
Sorry.
Stab
So
Balthazar.
here's Balthazar. He would be kind of in the
Remember
front.
that one
Right
time I
on the
rolled
ceiling, though.
a natural 20? When did that happen?
Here, I'm going to put you upside down.
Upside down,
to
there we
show
go.
that
That's why
you're
you're
on the
first.
Why does it say 14?
Because you bumped it.
So just to
Just
piss
came
you
around
off
the
on my
corner.
first turn, I'm going to go
Figure out what
upright.
Red wants to do.
That's
Look
what
at
it
the
is.
situation.
Somebody's upside down. I feel
Well,
like.
those are
Wait, you
the
don't
same.
have Osseous with you right now, do you?
Correct.
Like he sacrificed his corporeal form.
Correct. Think of what Red wants to do. You've got all those enemies up front, but if you charge them to And I think you've used burning hands.
I
already.
haven't.
Okay. But that's a.
Should we take a vote? Have
That's
I
a-
used burning
I
hands?
thought you did against the ogres.
I thought you did.
You guys haven't rested since then.
No.
Right. I think you've used it. So put a little one, a little tally mark. Yes. So you have your maneuvers, or you have your bow.
But my maneuvers are these.
Your maneuvers. No, your maneuvers are these.
Your maneuvers.
It's your cow abilities, your maneuvers.
I struggled with
So
the
I
word.
would
Thank
ignore
you for that.
those. Yes, I would ignore those.
Okay.
Bow.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
But the bow is only going to hit what, one?
But you get 2 attacks per round. So if you
Okay.
kill a goblin, you can shoot at
And
another
that's
goblin.
because of my extra attack. Right?
Yes, at level 5, fighters get an extra attack.
It's like Barbie from Simpsons.
He can't control himself.
What do you do?
I'm going to use a bow.
Okay. Roll
I'm
an
gonna-
attack roll. Want to shoot a goblin? Is that what you're doing?
Plus.
It's a 19. How many
19
times
to
can
hit.
I use?
19 is
how
going
many
to
times
hit
can I
a
use the bow?
goblin. They have just kind of cobbled together armor, bits of metal, bits of leather, all sorts of stuff.
Oh.
So you let loose your arrow, you
Thank
see
you.
it fly true, hits the first goblin. Go ahead and roll.
Roll damage. Roll damage.
Oh,
Woohoo!
10, baby.
10 piercing
Oh!
damage.
Takes it right through the center of the
I
forehead.
love it.
Okay.
It kind of pitches back a little bit. The one behind it pauses for a second, looks at it, then jumps
Draw
up
another
over
arrow.
it and continues to run.
Okay.
you
So
took
I
out the
notched my
first
bow,
one.
and I'm gonna
Pull
take
back this
it.
string.
I'm gonna take another bow with that one.
This the
Yes.
third, number 3. Okay.
And.
Aim.
Oh,
24.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna give you a 9.
Oh hell yeah!
9
Legolas
piercing
this
damage.
shit. Take out the second
love
move.
Legolas.
As he
Look at
drops behind you, you took out 2
Awesome.
goblins.
Yeah,
You
I
want to stay
did.
where you are?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out.
You could do
You know.
your action
Alright.
surge.
So here's our turn order. So
You
know
red
what
is going to
action
go first.
surge? You get to take another turn, so you
Then,
get 2 more bow
The
actions.
enemies.
Extra
There's no
turn.
layer action. So we'll get rid of that.
Action
I
surge.
think he's moved on from me.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Okay.
You can do action surge if you want.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
You are? Okay.
Tally mark next
Then
to
Malachi,
action
you're
surge.
after the enemies.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then we're going to do...
Roll the hit. The next goblin, the number 2 goblin. Roll the hit. It's okay.
14.
14 to hit the goblin. The number 2 goblin. Hold on.
Yeah, I said you were after the enemy that you wanted.
I saw the picture.
Which one?
14 against number 2
How much damage or the hit?
to hit.
That hits. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, that one hits.
Ooh.
7, baby.
7 piercing damage with an
Ooh,
arrow.
let's see. He might survive. Nope, you took him out.
Ooh, second attack.
He falls.
Second attack.
I am amazing.
With your action surge, you get another attack.
Another
What?
attack. Come on, you get 2 attacks.
Here I come.
Oh, this may.
It's okay, 15.
15 to
That hits
hit.
again.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
And 5
That's
damage.
5 piercing,
Oh.
minimum damage.
That one's still alive.
But you hit 4 goblins.
I know.
Killed
You guys
3.
are welcome. If you
Yeah.
want to kind of contribute,
Look at
I'm
that.
okay with that.
Yeah, what the heck? Now you still have your
The
move
music
action.
kind of motivated me.
You have your move action. Do you want to move anywhere?
The
He is
30,
bloodied,
right?
however.
Oh, yes.
You kind of hit him in the thigh.
Anything
And
about
he's
my
still
underwear?
trying to run forward,
Not
but
at
he's
this
slowed.
Do you want to use your move action and move red anywhere, or do you just want to
I'm
stay
hanging
there?
back for a minute. I'm just hanging.
You want to hang
Just
back?
stay
You
there?
can duck behind the corner. You can stay there. You can.
What do you
I'm
want to
hanging
do?
out. Because
Does
look
that
at
mean
all
stay
these.
there?
I'm staying there.
Jacket
stay there.
Tuggy.
Because they're about
Whatever you want
to
to do.
probably charge.
Yep.
Mass.
So I should charge.
No. No.
But if you did move up, they probably would just surround you, and then Balthazar would be fine. So if you did want to move
Sometimes it's better to put yourself side by side, but
Yeah.
Balazar's on the ceiling. So
up, yeah.
That's why he's upside down.
Oh, I wondered if that was a mistake.
That's why he's upside down.
Oh,
That's why
Jensen thinks
does
of
not make
everything.
mistakes,
I make a lot of mistakes.
but not at D&D.
At D&D too.
Just in life.
I'm a fan of Bob Ross's philosophy. There's no mistakes.
Oh.
Just
Happy
happy
little
little
Happy
accidents.
little accidents.
Happy little accidents.
Alright,
I
so
think
that's
my
Red's
brother has a
turn.
lot of happy little action
enemy-
in his shorts.
This guy's gonna rush forward. He
Oh,
tries
the
to. He
bloody
only
guy.
makes it about here.
Oh, he's got an arrow
And
in
he's
his leg.
staggering.
Oh, poor goblin.
And he drops to a knee.
Oh.
I'm not sad for him. I
And then
get
he's gonna
Oh.
cower there a little bit. This guy's gonna
Oh.
rush forward.
He's counting every square's 5 feet. So if they have a speed of 30, it's 6
They have
squares.
30, just like I have 30.
If they
Not
have 30,
necessary.
it's 6 squares. Just every square is 5 feet.
I know that.
You do now.
I knew that before.
Okay, this
but my
guy
question
rushes
is,
all
do
the
they
way
have
up, and
30
that's
just
his
like I
whole
have 30?
action and move.
We don't know. But
This
just
guy's gonna
because-
rush up too.
Since they're
Just
small,
see.
they may have 20.
Yep. You see more just kind of spilling out.
Oh, for a lightning bolt.
Perfect line for a lightning bolt. And then you see these two bugbears kind of ushering them out. Just
Nice.
shoving them out. Grabbing.
Probably
Like, in
more
fact,
than
one of the bugbears grabs the last one and just shoves him forward. And they're just shouting at these little goblins as they're rushing at you guys. That's their entire
A
turn.
line of something.
And
Okay. Malachi's. Okay, he had already
Is it
started
your turn?
the incantation of a spell. I need light. Hold on.
you can
You're
turn on the
casting
light.
light. Shit, I don't need light.
No. I will just do this. Hold on. Come on, where's my... Okay. Malachi is casting a spell, Fireball. It's Malachi
You have
version.
Fireball?
Malachi's
It's like a fireball.
version of
I
Fireball.
want Malachi's
It has never
version of
worked.
lightning.
We have talked about
Lightning
of
bolt?
this.
Dude.
This is a Malachi Fireball.
Now, Fireball is a
20 by
20-foot
20?
radius.
20-foot radius.
So,
Fireball.
so that's going to
Malachi.
be 8 squares by 8 squares.
I know.
So this whole thing here is a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
That's cool.
So look at
Right
that.
like that. Yep.
Ooh, I love
Right
that.
there.
Do you want to hit the front one or the
Right
back
there.
one?
Nope, the front one. Right there.
Right there?
A bright.
Holy shit.
I hope that Snotgob is watching.
Okay. A dark streak.
He can't not watch.
Okay, here we go. A dark streak. I'm gonna Malachi flavor this. Malachi's Fireball. A dark streak of necrotic energy flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range, and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of necrotic energy. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere must make a dexterity saving throw, DC 18.
And they
Make
get,
fun of
if any that are
dexterity.
within 10 feet of me have a -4.
Okay. A target takes 8d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful save.
So roll damage.
Okay.
If you do over
8d6,
24, even on a
d6.
save, they
I'll
cannot
get
survive, even with max health.
D6. 8 of these.
You want to
So-
borrow some D6s?
Yep.
How many more do you need? 5?
Lots, yeah. Okay.
Oh, they're pretty.
There we go.
Maybe do the pretty one.
Count these.
Oh, that one's so cool.
Yeah, but
1,
count
2, 8, 14, 16, 18, 23, 29.
29
Nice.
necrotic damage.
This destroys their bodies, shrivel as it saps the life out of them and turns them basically into these desiccated, mummified corpses. They all just simultaneously drop to the ground, completely inert and dead.
Thanks.
And this isn't like a fiery explosion, it's just this pulse of negative energy that
And
just
then
drains all the life out of them.
Okay.
What do their
They
eyes
drop
do?
to the ground.
Oh
You
my
guys go
gosh.
pure white.
Cool.
And no pupils or anything. You go pure white, the skin sinks in. They just become these little mummified corpses and just tumble to the ground all
Yeah.
at once.
That was sexy, Malachi.
Exactly.
Malachi kind of staggers with the effort. Catches his breath. Alright, the rest are up to you two.
Right, Jack.
Jack lobs a dagger at this one, takes it in the neck. As it drops to the ground, staggers a few steps, and dies.
Oh, Jack, you're so sexy.
And then he's gonna run to the side, and you see as he's kind of at the ready, he's gonna run over here.
Nice.
That wasn't the mini I wanted
If
to
you
turn,
like
but
this.
he's just kind of holding position, and he looks around this corner up this hallway.
Okay.
Keeping up.
Yeah.
And he glances back towards you and points towards the two bugbears. Okay, and it's now your turn.
I will advance.
Advance on the ceiling.
Yep, I am.
Is it 30 feet?
It's 30 feet.
6.
And then. Shit, I'm just gonna have to double move. That's about all I can do.
Put yourself right in front of them.
No, I'm gonna make them come to me.
I mean, you could position yourself here and
Yeah.
hold an action.
That's what I want to do.
Hold an action.
I will hold my action and let them approach.
Okay.
Good, Brandon.
You're holding an attack action.
Yep,
If they come within range of you.
All
Alright. Red, your turn.
Mine has a little skull in it.
I loved it. I looked at it.
All those metallic ones in there.
Very good.
Red.
Red.
Hey, you got 2 6s and a 5 from my dice.
Yeah?
I wanna say.
Okay, so see where red is, see where the enemy is. What would red do to hurt the enemies?
Well, I mean, they're approachable now. It's just the two of them.
But yes, and you can move
Right, so that's what I'm thinking.
6
Moving
squares.
1, 2, 3,
they're
4,
more
5,
than
6, so I can get up to where Balthazar is about.
Do you have something that can reach out and touch them from distance?
Like your bow.
Well,
You
yeah.
can run
so,
up there if
so
you
the
want,
bows,
and then
are
shoot.
these all gone?
No, this one's gone. You can use these. Your bow does more.
Okay, good.
You could run up to there and then shoot still.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Easier
Yep,
to
yep,
get
yep.
and a little bit better damage.
A little bit more better damage, yes. Okay.
So do you want to
education right
do you want to shoot the one further from you,
Bow.
or
Yes,
this one, or this one?
the
one
further.
closer to you.
The further. I'm
This one.
badass.
The furrier.
The
Okay.
further one. 25.
25 versus armor class. So he knows what the 25 represents.
25 to hit.
25 to hit.
That
I
hits.
don't know exactly what you mean by that. And 8 damage.
Very good. When you say the number, just tell Jensen what the number represents.
It's
You did
piercing
on that.
damage.
Oh, I thought I usually did.
You didn't on the 25. You just said 25. But it's 25 to hit or 25 versus armor class. Armor class is how hard it is for those people to be hit. So you could just say 25 to hit.
When
And
I'm
Jensen
It's kind of like in
Explain it
science
really
where you're
well.
like 10 inches.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
say
I
the
think you
measurement. Say the
Yeah.
measurement.
So 25 to hit.
So 25 to hit,
And
then I know
8
automatically. I don't
damage.
have to ask. And it just makes it go quick.
Yep. Yep.
So, okay, so
good.
you
We'll
do,
talk about
you
it.
sink an arrow into it.
You get 2
You
attacks.
see as it grabs the arrow and then looks at you. You aim at it and lose the second arrow.
Oh, baby. 29.
It tries to duck.
29
Roll
to
damage.
hit.
29 to hit
Okay.
and 5 damage.
Very good.
Okay. The second arrow into like its lower torso. It's holding the first. Takes the second one. Now it's holding both.
You got it.
And it looks
See what that's-
it looks in bad shape right now. It
It should.
is badly injured.
29.
Yeah.
Does that say 61?
It definitely.
Say bonus
All right.
action to do second wind.
Bonus action to do second wind.
Okay.
Yes, because I haven't done that one.
Okay,
I marked
that was
it.
red.
Okay, so she heals a bit.
Uh-huh.
These bugbears look startled that you took out all of their minions so quickly, and the one is really badly hurt.
Explain this later.
The other one pushes that one like it's behind, and then shoves it out in front, and then slams the door. So the one you hurt
To this one.
is
Uh-huh,
shoved out,
uh-huh.
and then this one slams the door behind it.
Nice.
And it's like, turns and like pounds on the door, and then looks at you, and it's just gonna run towards you, and it's gonna
Will
actually
that trigger
leap
my action?
and swing towards you as you react with your attack.
Nightball slides out of
don't-
greasy black
But don't
flames.
circle and mark it. Just write it right next to it. Because
Oh,
whichever
yeah.
one is
24
next. see how
versus
many
armor
prizes.
Oh hell yeah!
So whichever one is next, you'll know. We'll go over that. I'm messaging
Oh
it
wow.
right now.
16
Whoa!
slashing and
Notes to
4
what we can go
frosted
What
damage.
damage?
Yes.
Okay, so as this thing leaps through the air to leap up
Yes.
high enough to attack you. You spring like katana-like.
Nice.
Nightwoe out.
Right out of the sheath.
As you cut through with one savage slice, it cuts through its it's like its spiked club that it's wielding, cuts that in half, cuts through, and then just goes directly through its head,
Nice.
and like cuts from the neck up through part of the head, severing it completely. This thing falls to the ground, gore splattering everywhere, blood just splatters across you.
So after
As you
killing
kill
an enemy with a melee weapon, I can move half my speed and make an additional attack. But I won't be able to
It's
move
not
far
close
enough.
enough. You
3
can do
squares.
15 feet though. Do you want to do
Yeah,
that?
I do want to move up.
Okay. So, with that swing, you rush across the ceiling.
And I will taunt him. So I have an extra attack. Can I use that to taunt that bugbear?
Sure.
In my best goblin speech, because I'm sure he speaks that, I'll call him like a hairless
Jibbity,
cunt
jibbity.
and tell him to get back here and fight like he's got a pair of nuts.
But like
Yeah.
okay, roll an intimidation check.
He's doing intimidation.
19.
Some of these things.
Okay, talk about your skills.
I think it was when I called him the hairless cunt. That's
Yeah.
what really got him intimidated.
Yeah, that isn't.
I hear that hairless is better.
It is.
We'll see what a bugbear thinks. He's covered in hair. It's probably like calling him a little whelp.
Hairless is better.
Very nice.
Wow.
Wow,
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had my last
that's
one.
amazing.
Have you? Are you
Yeah.
done with that? Or are you gonna finish
Okay, that brings us to Malachi's
I know,
turn.
Okay.
No enemies in sight. That one slammed the door shut.
I will.
it? Celebrate with red.
You're still an enemy.
But I don't see it.
sorry,
I
where's
will
where's the
do
Look
nothing.
through that door and shut the door.
You will what?
I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay.
He's spent after doing his fireball.
Yes, I'm still recovering.
Jack
from
says,
that.
it's all clear here. And he's going to rush from there up to this corner, and he's keeping an eye on that tunnel.
Peering down there.
What do you say, Balazar? That's your turn.
I will drop from the ceiling to a crouch.
Oof.
And
3-point landing.
yep, like a superhero with my fist. And then I will try to press my way through the door.
Okay, the door opens towards you.
Perfect. I'm going to pull it open with the tip of Nightwoe leading.
The door seems to be blocked by something holding it in place. You could use your action to try to
Yeah,
break it
I'm
open.
just going to take a few steps back and just try and charge and
Just blast through
shoulder
it.
rush it.
Roll strength athletics check.
Because he used the inspiration for it.
18.
Re-roll the dice.
All right,
If
you rush,
you really want to
pull
hit,
back,
but
and
you
then
roll
rush.
poorly, you can erase inspiration.
It shudders. You
When
hear
you
the
use my inspiration,
splintering of
re-roll
wood.
For having a
But
fun
it
idea,
holds.
you get an extra roll.
That's my turn.
That's your
Okay.
your reward from the DM. Yeah.
Lots of fun ideas.
Okay.
Essentially, at this point, you guys are out of combat. Is there
Yeah.
anything you guys want to do?
I will move up towards red.
Okay.
Are you injured?
Jack keeps an eye on that passageway.
Well, you are, but you're okay.
No, I'm
Red,
tough.
do you run up, or what do you do? You're kind of in this weird room.
I'm 76. I'm good.
And I will whisper to, or not even
Alright.
whisper, I'll kind of mutter to Snotgob, is this the
Yeah.
best your people
Ah.
can
I thought that was 1
Wait.
Is that 60?
do? I've not even
Yes.
broken a sweat.
That you wouldn't have used.
You'll see. You'll die. You're gonna choke on the cum of a bugbear soon enough.
Good.
Well, one of us will be choking, but it won't be me. I suggest you do those throat exercises I taught you.
It's okay. You
You'll be
can't go
yodeling my
above
nutsack
this
in a
one.
few
You
minutes.
try to break the door again.
Oh,
Yeah, I will.
I
I'll just
looked
try
at
and
that
batter it
like
down.
right now.
if at all
It's like
possible.
103.
I don't want to get through there.
Okay.
Rolled a 19. That's a
Ooh!
27.
You shatter through the door.
And it won't matter. You'll get
It
something
won't?
back. No, just
I'm just cleaning up my six.
No, no,
It's me being weird.
There's.
I like the
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
You would know that.
Do I smell bugbear piss? Like this?
Listen.
You smell
Pissing
the
himself
heavy
out the
scent
door.
of bugbears.
Yeah. It's music going. I love it.
Yeah.
Do you do music during your Christmas trap?
Did I do what?
Do you do music over Christmas trap?
I do the Cursive Crowd soundtrack.
He's
It's
correct.
often not music, it's sound effects. Though. I take my little Bluetooth speaker.
Does it have this
Always
ever
not
when you're like battling or?
Sometimes there's fast. Yes, I need to get on and maybe do more music versus just the
Sound effects. I would do music.
Yeah, I like the music.
It's
Yes.
effective.
I could ask Jensen where he looks for his music.
You do it to smoke.
This is a complicated.
I was gonna say, what the hell are you drawing?
Yeah, there's all sorts
Like,
of shit.
are you having a
going on.
stroke?
I'm just saying, don't
I am.
not with it.
I never said I would. I just said if we do. Goodness.
Yeah.
So that's the room that you
Nope.
see.
Anaconda.
And you see this bugbear up here now.
There's the bugbear. Look. Look at that room.
What is it?
Our characters don't see it. Let's look it up.
Well, I will snarl and charge.
Is he in the front?
So it was your action to break that open.
Looks like
so
it.
you have 30 feet of movement. So it's
Bugbear.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Yeah, I'll get right up to him.
And then just
So you can rush right up on
Let
him.
him try and
wielding
run.
the sword.
He's gonna have to
Threatening
either
to
Show them,
attack
show
me
them what
or
he looks like.
night
It's
blow
fun.
in the back
They
when
know.
he tries to flee.
Oh, okay.
Now you see at the apex
Nice.
here,
Wait, what was in his penis?
there is
obelisk.
Why is this a skull hanging off his
It
belt?
has on it
No.
an open eye
like
at
that.
the top.
Yeah, bugbears. So now you know what the bugbear looks like.
This is, I'm assuming, carved in the
What
obelisk,
the
not an
fuck?
actual like, magical
Its
eye.
mother. I don't know.
It's
Like
14
there were
foot
goblins and
tall,
there's a bugbear.
granite,
There were two bugbears.
kind of
We
a
found
dark
both of
color,
them.
and there's a lidless eye carved at the top of it.
Jensen. Lidless eye.
And the bottom
It's
half
statue
of
or
the
something.
obelisk,
Obelisk.
about as far as you would imagine a bugbear could probably reach, which is covered in bloody red handprints.
Ooh.
What kind of handprints? Human?
Bloody and red bugbear.
The
Oh,
ones
they're
up near the top are
Bugbear.
big, and the ones near the bottom are small, goblin-sized.
Bugbear. Goblins.
You
They
didn't know that.
smeared this.
Aren't you
they
so
did.
glad I asked?
No.
Because you didn't
They
know.
smeared the obelisk with blood.
Not smeared. They're straight on handprints.
Yes. But they smeared it with their hands.
This is something
Evil.
religious or worshipped.
Some kind of a ceremony?
Perhaps this is some altar where they worship their dark god.
Perhaps a man of God or a man of magic could
Did you
go
just point at
look it.
Balthazar and say a man of God?
He is a man of
anti-paladin.
Oh, I forgot.
And I'm a man of magic, and you're
Not
a
a
woman.
good god,
Go make
an
us a
evil,
sandwich.
vile god.
My God, every
Evil, vile
time?
mistress.
Uh-huh.
Well, I've got rings.
Now,
Man,
do you guys want to keep your same initiatives, or
Yeah, that's fine.
keep the same?
Yep.
So
Okay.
Malachi and
So
Balthazar.
beginning of the round,
Yes. The
Wait.
beginning.
Balthazar went, so now it's Red's turn.
Red's turn.
You saw me smash down a door and charge in,
Charge
snarling.
Okay,
Oh, you bet I'm
follow.
following. Yeah,
What's
yeah.
your speed?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And from there, you can see Balthazar is charged up next to this hobgoblin that was in a full retreat.
Do you think you could hit it with your bow?
Oh, yeah.
Ask the DM.
Can I hit him with my bow?
Balthazar is in the way,
Yeah,
but
don't
you
hit
can
Balthazar
definitely
with your
try
I
to
might hit you, but I don't
skim
really
it
care
past
one way
his
or
ball
another.
sack.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
You did
in
before.
between
Remember that?
Balthazar's
I mean,
legs.
maybe we can make him stop fucking everybody.
No.
Now,
No hope.
even if you cut his balls and dick off, he will still do it.
Let's see what I can do.
So you could. Uh-oh. Tell Jensen. Tell Jensen.
Hold on, I'm
Tell-
11. I have to
No,
look at this
But
baby.
tell him what
Oh,
you
it's a
rolled.
natural one. It's a natural one.
You were
You hit
aiming
Balthazar.
between
Roll
Balthazar's legs.
I was
I'm
aiming
gonna have you roll damage twice.
Oh.
Roll double damage, add your modifier.
Okay.
Oh.
2d6 plus
You feel
4.
an arrow pierce your back.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Does
Roll
it hit
again.
God, who is on my back?
Oh, good.
It does.
Minimum damage. You rolled 2 ones.
Oh,
6.
that's because it actually hits Snot Gob, kills him,
Oh.
and penetrates.
And he says, ah, sweet release.
And dies. And Snot Gob is pinned to Balazar's back, and Balazar, you take 2 plus what? Dex mod?
Next mod is 4.
So 6 damage to Balazar.
6 piercing and not
Knock
gob
off.
damage. Yes.
That was
Wow.
That's your first
Nice.
attack. Do you want to try again?
Yeah, try again.
I'm a little drunk.
Try it
Maybe
again.
I'm not very good
Do it
drunk.
again. Do
Roll
it
it.
again.
Roll it. Roll it.
Oh, wow.
13
It was
versus
3.
armor class. She rolled a 3.
13 misses,
Your arrows are just going all
but
over.
you managed to miss Balazar.
Balazar, thankfully.
He's just in the way.
You're
And you're
just
like, oh, okay, and you try to
you're
aim
just like
around him.
shooting.
You think you have an opening, you shoot, and it just careens off your armor. And doesn't do any damage
I
to
have
you.
to think about why I'm
Whoa.
so distracted right here, man.
Whoa.
Alright.
Balazar's,
So,
ass, so you could bounce a quarter off.
that
of.
hobgoblin is going to turn
I
and
was a little
attack
distracted.
Balthazar.
Woo wee.
Or the
Good
bugbear. I mean.
luck.
Sorry, not hobgoblin. Bugbear is going to turn.
Bring it.
What was that?
He's
I
gonna
rolled
swing.
3 ones.
Yes.
This big heavy
Red
morning
panther.
star, a 9 to hit.
Nope,
He turned.
Yes,
Do you have
you
a
did.
shield?
I do not.
Just your weapon?
Yep.
Okay, so you ignore the
There we
pain on your back. All this shit going on. You bring your sword out and block his attack away.
Nice.
And you are at the ready to attack him.
Yes.
Malachi.
Yeah.
Attacking.
It's Malachi's turn. What are you going to do? You're clear back here. In the
I will
corner.
move towards red.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Don't
I will
pretend to be
move
with me at
again
this
towards
point.
red.
10, 20, 25, 30. You get it right up behind
Okay.
Red. You can
Hi, Red.
smell her.
What do you see?
I don't know. You're behind me.
I'm out of breath because I ran.
You just see
What do you
Red's
see?
I walk
fiery
over
red
that way.
hair as she is taking
Okay.
shots with the arrow.
Oh.
You can't
I'm
see
missing.
much.
This
I'm
is
here.
why I'm so distracted.
Because
Here.
he's right
ready.
behind you, breathing heavily,
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby.
and you love that. So that's Malachi. Jack is gonna rush up here
Oh, Jack.
into that tunnel.
Jack is going through the back way.
Balazar.
Jack has a tendency to do.
Balthazar swings. That is a natural 20.
Woo, baby!
Whoa!
Yeah.
Balthazar wins.
His sword strikes true. For how many
And we're
damages?
doing where you roll twice, right?
Yeah.
Or are we doing max plus roll?
You tell me.
Did I pee?
I think we've been doing. roll
We've been
plus.
doing max plus roll. That's
Have
how
we?
we've been doing it, yes.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Max damage plus roll, and then add modifiers after.
Yep.
So whatever your
Pee
dice
anywhere in
rolls
there?
are, max dice.
About it?
Did I pee?
No. You should have.
21
I feel like I should.
slashing
Before you
and
yeah.
8 frost damage.
Holy shit! How do you want to kill him?
baby with the wet diaper.
I split him from chin to cock.
Okay.
Just slash right
Just
down.
a big, heavy overhand slash, and he kind of reaches up to block you with his club. He's got like a what's it called? Morning Star, and you hack right through the Morning Star, same as you did with the other one.
Nice.
You're just putting in these heavy swings, cuts right through the Morning Star, shattering the wood, and just you see it cleave into his face, down all the way through his body, and out right along his leg, and then through the
To his cup.
vein, well, right through his
His
femoral artery. And you just see blood spurting out as he falls back. You've gutted him.
Nice.
He bleeds out. I mean, he survives for seconds before he's dead.
Teabag him and then
And
go check
blood
out
is
the
just
obelisk.
gouted all over you, and you just, you're reveling in
I'm
it.
gonna take blood in my hands and go press them up upon that obelisk.
As you do, you receive
Oral?
a message. You hear the words. I cast my eye into the future and see in yours a perilous descent. South of here, beyond a secret passage, waits the two-headed king. Look to his left. There you will see the path you are destined to take. And these words seem to just emanate out of the obelisk into your mind. No one else hears them, only you.
Balthazar put his bloody hands up on that obelisk.
Just like the other bloody hands.
But then
Imitate.
we don't know what happened.
Well, did he change? Did he move? Did he? Is
No,
he still
he just
there?
froze there, kind of put his head down, and then looked up and blinked a little bit, and pulled his hands away.
Balthazar, are you okay?
And he's at.
I am more than okay.
I
We-
want to experience what he's experiencing.
Bend over. We must head south. Therein lies our goal. Malachi, you know the way around these tunnels.
Yes.
Which way is south?
Malachi has the keen mind of feet. He knows which direction is north. He will say, that way's north. So that way is south.
Yes.
I need to go pee.
So south, you can either go down this angling passage or down the straight
Break.
south passage.
We will go to the left.
I'm
Straight
sorry, your way.
The
Pay
straight
attention, I'll be
passage.
right back.
It doesn't go very far before it appears to dead end.
Dead end. Then we will double back and take the slanted passage. Is there
Do
any?
you want to search the end
Yeah.
of
Is
that
there any
passage?
treasure or anything?
As you step forward, you feel the ground give way beneath your feet.
No. Again, I have spider climb, so hopefully I can just attach onto whatever I'm falling into.
Is the
That's wishful thinking.
obelisk still there?
Uh,
Like, can you hold on to?
Obelisk?
so
Thank you.
normally you would not get a save, but I'll give you a save just because of your spider.
Rolled an 18, 19.
Alright, so as you feel the floor give way, you turn and desperately grab for the side. You feel that your hands would have slipped off, but they slide, and then your feet grip
Cling on.
onto the bottom, and your hands grip, and you look down as you now see beneath you a 30-foot pit with spikes at the bottom
Ah,
that you managed to avoid.
Do I see anything down there? Any dead?
There appears to be a goblin whose head is skewered by a spike.
Probably nothing of value, but I will still climb down and check for any valuables down here. This seems like a place where.
The goblin does have a scimitar. These are all functional.
will you remind me what a scimitar
A
is?
short
Curved
bow,
sword.
and a quiver with 9 arrows. Those
I
are
will
all
retrieve
functional.
the arrows for red.
Okay, so you get 9 arrows. What do you use? A short bow or a long bow?
A short.
Short bow? Okay.
These are goblin
functional.
arrows.
So they're a little different from your usual arrows, but they're
They're pretty shitty quality.
they're
but-
functional. They'll work. We want us with
Thanks,
distinction.
baby.
So Balthazar gives you 9 arrows.
I meant Balthazar. He gave me arrows.
And I get to pee too.
That's nice.
Ooh. So I fill in a 30-foot
It's a
pit.
pee party. Do you need a pee too?
Almost.
I just did.
Go with Johnson.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah. Do you want to go into the actual
No, I'm okay.
pee station?
The pee room.
I kicked off my shoes.
Good.
Well,
Show better than your nails.
look how cute my pedicure is.
Oh,
My
cute.
feet feel
I like
really
it.
swollen right now.
Feel sore.
Swollen.
Oh, swollen.
Why?
I don't know, the drink. So
What?
that's why I took my shoes off. They feel like puffy.
Well, don't say that. Just say, aren't these pretty? And he'll
Oh,
say yes.
aren't
and
these
then
pretty?
you'll
Look
walk
how pretty.
away.
They're sparkly.
They look a little puffy. No. Yes, they're very pretty.
I deserved that.
Put forth thine dainty hoof and show him.
Holy shit. I can't drive for a few minutes, okay?
Yeah, I know. No more drinking.
Do you want any
It's
more,
okay. It's
Brandon?
only 8:40.
No, I'm good.
I hate wasting mine, but I can't drink anymore.
I'm not gonna drink anymore.
Don't drink anymore.
I'm not gonna.
What I would suggest, in case you're wondering, is don't drink anymore.
Yes, dear. But I will drink water and then pee, so that helps. I hope those fucking cameras aren't still rolling.
I believe they are.
Is it a problem?
Sometimes yes. I'm always aware of it. No, that's hilarious. Drunk Misty trying to play D&D. Sober Misty trying to play D&D is funny enough. Oh, sorry.
Alright.
Jensen knows.
What? What do I
This
know?
is Bart Simpson. See, at least I know that one.
Yes, you know Simpsons. Very good. Just think, I could be at a ward fundraising dinner
You
right
could
now.
be buying all kinds of
Yeah, how
desserts.
did you get out of that?
Sorry, Trent. Didn't mean to.
I told Brenda, I said, you know, just FYI, Brandon's rocket plan's canceled, and they asked about D&D, but I told them I'm going to the ward dinner with my wife, and she said, you know, chances are on Saturday night I'm not going to want to go. She said,
And he
so
just
you can
jumped
go,
on that.
so you can go play D&D, and I'm like, thanks. Yoink. And so I texted, hey guys, I'm free.
Nice.
So yes, it works. Because I would have been upset had she canceled the ward dinner, and then
And then you're sitting there like, we could have been playing D&D.
yep, that would have made me upset.
And she knew.
And you had a
because
nice
you've made
night
it
last
clear in the past.
Yes, it was good.
I
It's
know.
needed.
I hear you.
And I know you support it.
100%.
I know that.
So this is the first real kind of like intricate dungeon delve you guys have done, right?
Yeah,
How are you liking it?
It's fun.
it's fun. And so I've been taking mental notes about Curse of Strahd because
So
I
what's your
have lost.
roses and thorns? What would you say?
This is Roses and Thorns.
Yeah, that's who I got it from.
Oh.
We do thorns
I
and
got it
roses
from you.
from just normal things.
He got it from you.
I got it from him, so that works.
No,
This
you
is
told
the
me you
cutest
and
thing
your
I've
brother
ever
do it.
seen.
Maybe Brandon and I
Which
do.
was
Yeah, we
that
got it
Thorns
from
and
the-
Roses.
Yeah.
That's the
And
cutest
so you told me
thing.
that
Oh,
when you
I
first
learned
came
it from
to
Eric.
D&D.
I learned it from Eric. They did
Who's
Thorns
Eric?
and Roses. A former coworker and I played D&D with him, and they would
Oh,
always
okay.
do a Thorns and Roses at the end of the session. What did you love? What could be improved? And it's a great idea.
Yeah.
So we do
I did
Thorns and
goods and
Roses.
bads at dinner every night with my kids, but then all of a sudden, bloop, it's turned over to Roses and
Thorns
Thorns.
and Roses, yeah.
Not with my kids. That's still Thorns and Roses, but I get it.
Yeah,
Goods and
Thorns and
bads.
Roses. I do Thorns and Roses every day for everyday things.
Yeah.
How was your day? Well, Thorns and Roses. Yeah. So yeah, I did learn it from Eric. So anyway,
I do it with my employees. Well, you show up to work on time, but you're a piece of shit.
You got a nice
I hate
ass.
you.
So
So
I
you're
want to
hired.
fire you. But
you give a good head.
when you're here, you do what you're supposed to do.
Oh.
Just kidding.
it's more thorns than roses.
It's
is what you're
mostly roses.
Okay,
It
good.
should be mostly roses.
Sometimes
Because
mostly
you have to
roses
take
is what you
15
can do.
goods
So
to every one
it's
bad.
good. It's
That
something
was
good.
10.
You say something
Damn it,
positive,
it's 10
then you
goods.
say your criticism, and then you follow with something positive.
Oh, that's the Oreo
it should
method.
be sandwich.
Well, that's just
Uh-huh.
2 to 1, and we're talking 10 to 1.
Right, but when you're
Sure.
consulting an underling, you should say a positive, a negative, a positive. It's the Oreo
yeah.
method.
And you can't use the word but, because but negates whatever you just said before.
Absolutely.
That's one of my pet peeves.
Yep, so you
That's
can't
it.
But
say
you have a nice
you're a
butt.
really good DM, but, because then it just, like,
Jensen is a good DM, but
But he's a sucky deal.
so yeah, you can't use the word but.
No,
You know what?
but
All three of you guys
So just
are
use
such
however.
great players. Everything you do is so amazing. I'm always so excited to see what you do. But I hate playing D&D with
See how that's just
Wah,
gutting?
wah, wah.
It's like when you say the word try. The word try implies failure. It means if you say, yeah, I'll try to do that, it means I'm not going to
do
do
or
it.
do not.
That is
Yeah.
no try.
So try means, no, I'm not going to do
I
it.
know, I
Empire
knew that
Did you
one.
know one?
Oh my gosh, I knew a quote. Yoda.
Well,
Oh
'cause
my
that's
God.
it.
I know, I know.
Very good, very good. You may stay and play D&D with us.
That's an old one.
As long as you know
Why are
one
you wiping
of
your
them.
chair? What the hell did you do over there?
Wow.
Spilled.
I only have a happy shirt. He has a happy chair.
You know, I got so excited about
Seriously,
telling you
no
guys
more happy
the positives. I was thinking about all the positive things about you guys.
And you got
I
so
just
excited.
lost control.
Wait, that was Jack.
Sure,
Jack was happy.
Jack was happy.
I
He already
wonder
got
if
happy.
Jensen ever roleplays Jack when he's Never
In
mind.
bed.
Just with himself.
In bed? No.
All right, you lovely little lad.
Keep going, keep going.
You get that chance all the time.
I
don't get
do.
that chance.
He's got a whole
I'm
repertoire
jealous
of
of you.
people Who should I bring out?
You can have a whole scenario. You can costume up your dick.
Yeah, like that little, put a little lipstick on my hand. All right. Put it down there.
Yeah.
Get a sock puppet.
Play it out however you want.
Little, Rapunzel and a dragon. Tonight. Both? Okay. Woo!
I feel like I know so much
I
about
want
you
to take
now.
turns. No, Rapunzel, no.
Barbie, whispering in my ear, you want to put your head where? Okay. Oh shit, it came off.
Ah, she's not blonde anymore.
Doctor, I fell on Barbie's head again.
You don't know one accidentally puts anything up their ass, right?
Oh, I was changing a light bulb and I fell on it.
14 times.
Wow. You good, Misty?
What you get? You get you a little stuffed
don't
animal
know
and a
this kind of
kangaroo, and you
humor.
can use the pouch.
Yeah,
you know,
you do.
you just
Yeah, you
No, I don't. Well, only when I'm with him. But he doesn't try this out with me.
Okay,
This guy.
let's get
Only
back
with
to
this
D&D.
guy.
It's
Okay,
got
So you
humor.
guys are going down this angle. You went down this one. He almost
Dead
fell down a
ended.
pit. You got the arrows. You left the
Yep.
scimitar.
I did.
And what was the other?
Curved sword.
And a short bow.
Scimitar is a curved sword. And there's a short bow. Does anybody want those?
They're goblin
Well,
weapons.
yeah.
I'll bring her up the scimitar and the short bow.
All right.
Thank you, sweetie.
Write down scimitar, goblin short bow. So then you go down this angled passageway. It angles off in that direction and then turns 90
So now
degrees
it's heading
and angles
due
back
south.
until you're heading south, and then it straightens out and you head due south until you reach a door.
The door. Is it a normal door or an
looks like-
unremarkable door?
It looks just like the other doors you found. All the doors that you've seen have been solid wood with banded bands of iron. They look pretty solid. They all have locks on them, but none of them have really been locked.
Red is very good at inspecting the doors for traps. Perhaps you could
Open this door.
look at this door.
I'd be happy to.
Open it or inspect it?
So I do. I feel the top, the bottom, and I look around at it. It looks okay.
You missed something.
She feels the bottom.
It's for you.
Oh, yeah?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Are you in trouble?
I mean, you guys haven't fully explored this dungeon.
I think so. Oh yeah, we want to.
I don't understand. Do you understand?
We're just gonna go where the treasure is.
Yes.
Where's the best treasure?
Is
So
this sexual
you
too?
check. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Perception check +0.
13.
No traps.
Sweet. You're confident.
I push it open.
It is locked.
Jack can probably pick the lock.
Jack.
Maybe you could sweetly ask him to pick the lock.
Oh, Jack, would you mind unlocking this for me?
You gotta say it sexually. Can you
Sure,
put your
love.
Tool in this little tight hole.
Let's just you and I have a little. Let's have a little visit over here.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
wants a little poon.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Man, she just gives it up.
I
Maybe-
like,
Sheesh,
I like
maybe
Jack.
he wants Malachi.
Whatever you want, Jack.
So
I'm
yeah.
He sure does want Red a lot.
So about 20 minutes later, Jack finally comes
20
back.
minutes? What was there, cuddling after?
He got
My
a-
goodness.
Big potion of giant strength over there or something.
Hey, he's a gentleman. He makes sure that she gets what she
Jack.
needs.
Thank you, Jack.
Wipes off on her hair and everything.
Everything,
Wow.
whatever she wants.
Mm-mm-mm.
So he finally comes over. There you go, love, for good luck.
Oh,
He asks
thanks,
you to
Jack.
blow on his hands. You
I
blow
blow.
on his hands the way you just blew on them.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Mm-mm-mm.
he comes up
And you know,
With
he
the
waded
natural
through that
20.
sewage. and
Well,
then
now
he
he's
just blew.
clean.
It's
with
okay.
the natural 20. He
I like it.
Ooh, natural
deftly
20.
picks the
Wow.
lock,
Ho, 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 ho.
and then he
You
gestures.
just got a natural 20, really?
You should
Yeah.
blow him for luck more often.
I will.
Okay.
she's,
I
she's
will
all
blow
for it.
him anytime.
So you push the door open, and as you do, you look into a room. So it extends off to your right-hand side. You're kind of in a alcove here. So you're in kind of an alcove, and that opens up on the right-hand side. And
Just good.
Just out.
to the right-hand side, you see that the room opens up, and there is a pit that you can see in the floor. It's a
Okay.
It's a 10 by 10 square pit
We've been going
on
down
the
pits.
floor. And at that moment, you hear kind of a
I know, we've been going
you
kind of
hear
like this.
sort of a frustrated moan.
Uh-oh.
You hear the scuff of a boot.
Okay.
What is it?
Do I still have my light that's an arrow?
Yeah.
That's lit up?
So this is
He
to
can
the
recast it at will.
to
so
the right
yes.
is the pit.
yes.
So I will. I'm gonna kind of test it, just kind of shine that down there. I want to see what's going on. I don't know if I can trust this grunting, groaning creature.
So the first thing you notice is ahead of you there is kind of a circle of scattered, just broken bits of rock, and there's some charred wood in the middle of it. Looks like somebody had a small
pit?
campfire. Yeah, like
Okay.
a little fire pit. And there's like a bit of leather that's been cut off. There's a sharpening stone that has been broken and discarded off to the side.
So somebody's
Just
trying to
like
survive
signs that
down
there's
here.
somebody has sort of camped right here.
And that frustrating person might be that
You
person.
hear that?
I lean over the edge and I look down and I'm like, are you okay?
You look down into the pit, and you see a figure pacing. And they stop as they see you, and they look up, and there's something off about this person. Their skin is completely pale, and there's this milky whiteness to their eyes. And they look up at you. Who are you?
I'm a friend.
I don't have friends. My friends betrayed me, and I will kill them.
I'm not that person.
You see his nails have grown a couple of inches,
Wolverine.
and they look like just these gnarly, jagged nails.
Help
You're
me.
safe. What do you need?
Get me out of this pit.
Have you been trying to survive down here?
Survive. I died long ago. They betrayed me.
Who?
My friends, so-called.
We want to help you, but we want to trust you.
Then trust me. I bear you no ill will.
Okay, well, what can I get from you if we help you out of here?
I will kill the fine fellows of Daggerford. Clear the way for you. They will suffer the wrath for the betrayal they have done to me.
Sounds good.
I'm interested in that. I have friends with me. We can help you.
I'm not interested in your friends unless they are of my former party.
You can trust my friends. They're my friends.
Show your faces!
Malachi will look over the edge.
You're not one of them.
I'm not one of them. Balthazar, show him your face.
I will peer over the edge and spit on this fellow.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Balthazar.
He swats it away, seems unconcerned.
He is a
with it.
prisoner in this pit.
He is
Let him
not
rot.
one of them.
Maybe he can help us, Balthazar.
They are not the source of my wrath.
Good. Jack, show your sexy face.
Kind of steps over.
That fellow doesn't look very good, does he?
He's in here for a reason.
We're concerned about him. We
He's
want to
a
be able
right
to.
dirty sort.
He will lie his way out of this pit.
I reckon he might even
See.
be dead. If I were to gamble on it.
He does indeed seem dead.
So says the necromancer.
Yes.
Well then, you trust a fella that's dead.
I do not. I take people to death. I do not trust them beyond that.
Oi! Why
about
should we
you?
trust the likes of you? As I said, I bear no ill will to any of you. Only those who cast me into this pit and betrayed me.
Who cast you into this pit?
Roll an arcana.
My former party.
Oh,
Those who would call themselves friend.
a natural one.
The fine fellows of Daggerford.
It's a city I've heard of.
They have beat me to death and have tossed me into this pit. And I have returned
Why did
to
they?
wreak vengeance upon them. Let me out of here!
And he begins to claw at the wall. So you can see claw marks
I'm nervous
all around
about
this
him.
pit.
Tell me why they threw you in here.
For they are traitors.
Sure.
They are foul.
Sure.
They deserve no quarter. I will feast upon them. And then, finally, rest. That is all I wish. Eternal rest. Either release me or kill me. I ask of you, please.
I say let him out.
I say kill him. Put an end to his suffering.
Jack?
There is another option.
What?
Malachi will bring forth Gravemorn. The eyes are just glowing. And I'm going to command Osseous to possess the body down there.
In this case, I will say, because there is still an intelligence that is animating this form, you know that this is an undead form. You're not sure because of your natural one you just rolled. You're not sure what aspect it takes on, and you attempt to force Osseous into it, but Osseous finds no purchase.
Okay.
There is an animating influence that is holding Osseous at bay. Osseous tries to...
So that green mist goes down, swirls
flows
around,
around him, and he looks around.
tries to go
What
in.
is this? What sorcery are you casting upon me?
Uh-oh.
And it has no effect. Osseous returns
back into
comes back
Gravemorn.
into Gravemorn. And you hear,
Sorry, my son.
Ugh.
What? Who's that?
Osseous. He inhabits Gravemorn, the staff of Malachi.
Can you mold the earth and bury this once and for all?
I say we free him. Lower a rope. Perhaps
Jack
he will
has
be a
the rope. What
Perhaps,
does Jack think?
Perhaps he will. I don't care what Jack.
Jack
I
takes
care
the
what
rope
Jack
This
and
is
he
a-
hands it to Red and
This
says,
is an
It's
undead.
up to you, love.
He may create a distraction while we go forth.
He may stab us in the back. You decide.
So Malachi says, "Bring up the undead." Balhazar says, "Don't." We'll leave it up to Red.
And Jack hands me the rope.
So what does Red want to do?
I bring him up.
Alright. You lower the rope down, you brace it over yourself. You've done a little bit of spelunking, some climbing, some adventuring in your days now. You know how to brace a rope. And this figure below grabs the rope. You feel his weight bear down on it, and you brace yourself. Jack kind of grabs the rope and helps you. One arm around
He's
your
holding my
waist.
hips.
Arm around your waist helps get the rope over his own shoulders. And the two of you brace as this figure climbs up. As he gets up, you can smell decay and rot. Very thick and heavy. It's this cloying, sweet smell on him,
He's dead.
obviously. He climbs up, and he gets right in your face.
Thank you. Where are they? I will find them.
And he rushes past you.
I did.
Oh, good job. Oh, I promised Trent I would fart this time. Let me work on it.
You work on it. Just don't shit yourself. I did it.
So he
No,
rushes
that's a
past
poop.
you, and he rushes directly south to the wall. And he
Okay.
begins to feel the wall. And look, and he's sniffing. And
All right.
finally, he pushes on something, and the wall slides open.
Oh.
And you get the door.
Is
There
that-
was
You feel
value
very
bringing
certain
him
you
out.
would never have found this door.
Nice.
Okay.
As he slides this door open,
Do we want to follow quickly?
he rushes
Yeah.
forward, initially on all fours before getting to his feet and then running as he vanishes from sight down this passageway that curves.
And this is
We don't care what he's doing. We're following through that wall.
and this is
You're gonna follow him?
forward to
Oh,
where
yeah.
we're going, not backwards from where
This
we
is
came.
This is a
question.
new place you haven't come from. There is another door to the north that you haven't gone through yet.
I say we follow.
I want to follow.
You follow him? Okay.
Are you in, Balthazar?
Yes, I will follow.
You
Jack?
follow him.
Jack does whatever we tell him to do.
So you follow as
Oh,
he
come on,
rushes
he's
down
mad.
this passageway that curves and comes to an end, and you see as he is at the end of this passageway and he's looking around. And he's sniffing, again, similar to the way he was before. And eventually, you guys catch up, and you wait for a few seconds as he's looking, and finally finds a secret door again and opens this, looks like a
so
dead end
glad
to
we're
you
following
guys.
him.
So he opens this door and he rushes out into a space. And then you hear the sounds of something, of a guttural shout and some fighting.
Let us go and
Are-
see what's going on.
What's the air like? Are we getting closer to outside, or is this getting
No.
mustier?
There is no outside air aspect to any of this.
Deeper and deeper into the.
We are
Deeper
Balthazar deep.
Balthazar, are we pretty deep?
Yeah, you're definitely Balthazar deep.
He's chatting with
You're
girls.
Balthazar deep into this
I'm
place.
looking for a spell.
Oh, well, that's not as fun.
Yeah.
So
But
let
spells are
me
nice.
let's reset this. As you guys.
Malachi is about out of spells. We're gonna need to rest soon.
I'm impressed you've gotten this long.
Yeah.
I would have expected you
Malachi
to try to get
has
arrested sooner.
Stamina.
But I love when players aren't like, well, I used 2 spells, so I'm gonna rest.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, one encounter, I'm gonna rest. They would try to rest every single time you can.
That's how hot too.
Yeah. Because watch, he'll do the other hand. Oh
You like that?
yeah. Rub it,
You like that?
Rub
You
it.
want me to rub it this way
Oh,
or this
God,
way?
yeah.
You want me to do circles?
Oh, alternate your techniques. Oh.
You're killing
Oh. Yes. If only
I
you
got
touched
you,
me
buddy.
like that.
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
Remember when Malachi blew apart all those goblins?
I know, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she said that was sexy.
It was
Yeah.
so sexy.
Yes.
God, you're hot.
I love it. Don't look at him. It was me, Malachi,
Oh, not Jack?
not Trent.
Oh. Who's Trent?
Here, let's
Exactly.
That's not
I like
good when
to-
you turn the map around.
say. What's that?
You're like, let's see. Oh, wait.
Oh, dude, I've done that a million times. So this is like, you guys have come down this tunnel.
Good tunnel.
Uh-huh.
And then it
Wait, was this a slimy tunnel?
That's the rectum.
The sigmoid
Yeah.
colon.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're getting to the small intestine.
There's the ileocecal valve.
My brother knows.
I love you guys.
Whoa. Then we're taking it that the prostate around there?
Mmm. Ooh. Want a massage?
Yes, please.
Okay, got it.
See how that looks like an elephant? See his trunk hanging down? There's like he's in the water.
Boy,
yeah.
what's
Oh, yeah.
what's that keeps going down though?
There's his leg and his ass up there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bubble
See that.
ass?
There's his tail, his butthole in his tail right there.
Ooh,
Jensen's
he's
fingering.
rubbing it.
There's his
With
poop
his
chute.
You're
saliva?
welcome.
His size 13 poop chute. First, I will force you to drink half
I
of
wonder
this.
how many DMs would put up with you guys.
Nobody!
That's why
Poor
we're here.
Jensen!
That's why you're
We've been
here.
kicked
That's
out of
why
every
you're
other
still
place.
stuck with me.
We finally hit rock
That's
bottom
why
and
you're
we're at
still stuck
Jensen's.
with me as the DM.
Aww.
You're like, oh, nobody else will take this. I guess we gotta stick with
That
this.
is not a very good elephant,
I
Jensen.
know, what happened? He's Chinese. Oh no, that's the rest of his eye.
Oh, Jensen, kick him out!
I love these
Don't
guys.
dig
There's
it!
his forehead. Oh, he's got horns.
There are
What?
few, there are very
This
few.
is ear. Is it an Indian or African elephant?
It's a pretty
There are
big ear.
very few
It'll be
groups that
African.
I could just let loose and just have all the debauchery. So this
Debauchery.
Debauchery.
You were debauchery
This is
and
the
you
secret
were debauchery.
door that he's
I am
found.
innocent.
The other secret door was up here.
Oh yeah, so we followed
And
him.
it was
up
longer
the
than that.
elephant's trunk.
but
This is the
kind of
first
way to go.
rectum. This is the second rectum.
So you guys are coming out here.
Sphincter, thank you, sweetie. Yes, I meant sphincter.
And who's behind Balthazar?
Probably Jack.
Oh, Jack. And then behind
Ooh,
him
not so close, Jack.
would be Red, and then
He's good. Just so you know.
Malachi.
Malachi. Oof.
Malachi's in front.
Huh. Is that a grave mourn in my pocket, or am I happy to see you?
Jensen, I don't know who they are, and I am so sorry that they've
I love it.
come tonight.
What? It wouldn't be the same. Do you know how boring this session would be without me and Brandon?
Oh, I
It
know.
would just be you and Jensen.
I know. Mwah, mwah, mwah. But that means it would be me and Jensen and Jack.
It would be her and
true. It would be
Jack
Red
pretty
and
quick.
Jack.
I
That might-
mean,
it would just be a whole session of sex.
me and Jack.
We've had those where we just went whoring the whole session.
Oh, the Hobbit.
Yeah, you guys have
hole, I
definitely
missed
had
that.
Wait a minute.
The Hobbit
I wasn't
hole,
here.
the gaping Goliath.
Yes, good times.
And then what about
good
the session
times.
where you just went and did drugs?
Yeah, we went and did
You went-
opium.
went
Oh,
into
we
an
were
opium den.
addicted to opium.
Was this
Drugs.
before me? All of us?
Yes.
See, I really
The
feel
good
no
times.
I
blame
feed
for
off
all
the
of the
roof onto
craziness.
some nobles. And it's just good times.
I tame everything.
You need to be
You're
here from the
welcome.
beginning. You need to be here from the beginning.
Can we
you're
please,
part of it.
once we start a new session, I
Let's
want to
just
be here
start
from the
over.
very
Like when I
beginning.
killed that pug, he would have known why I had it out for this little dog.
Sweet little
When we
pug.
came back to Addersfield. Kill that fucking dog.
Sweet pug.
The bookmaker. Yeah. No, he looked like a sweet pug, but then he turned into a
He's a
hellhound
hellhound.
and about killed us.
That's because he fucked him.
He probably did.
Yeah,
Well, I
see?
did after I killed him.
Come here, little pug.
I could just open up one of the little slices from my sword and just went into that.
Oh, wow.
It's all hot inside.
I'm going to use this
Oh my
for
gosh.
Blood makes a good
your
lubricant.
undead minion, and you hear the sounds from over in this direction
I have no
of
response.
combat.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's probably just as well.
And the voices that you recognize as goblinoid. So there
Do
are
I
some
hear what they're
goblins.
saying?
I
make out
it's
any
just
of the
like the
words?
Sometimes
sound
it's
of
just for
people
shock
shouting
value.
in battle.
Eventually, you'll
Basically,
be immune.
you know, like,
Not pillow talk.
Stop stepping on my balls! Ah!
Whose balls?
It could be pillow talk then.
it could
Stepping
be
on
pillow
balls.
Are they the pillows?
There's a
The other thing you see here is a statue. So Balthazar, you kind of
The
come into
star?
this room,
Yeah.
and it looks like the room has cots. Like
Cox.
there are goblins and bugbears and things that have been sleeping in this room. And yes, the statue. Hold on one second. The statue is of a dwarf king that stands atop a pedestal 3 feet tall.
Dwarf King.
It looks like a normal dwarf, aside from one thing.
2 heads.
It's deformed, and there's a second head coming
How did you
from
know
its
that?
neck. Because he's been paying attention and he's not drunk.
Have we mentioned it?
Guilty as charged.
Yes.
Shit.
It was a pretty significant
Which
plot
way
point.
is he facing? Is he facing that way?
No, I'm also
Oh my
drunk.
gosh.
Jensen, do you hate us when we're
So
drunk?
the second
talk
head
about that
is
later.
elongated and toothless. The
Toothless.
maw is kind of hanging open. There's an inscription on the pedestal, but it's been worn away. On the brow of the actual dwarven head is an engraved stone circlet, a sort of a crown. In his hands, he grasps the handle of a stone warhammer with the head planted at his feet.
Sexual.
Is this like Thor's hammer?
No, bigger.
And it's
Big.
just
So
stone. part
the
of statue.
deformed head is facing west, and that would be in the direction of you.
Because I know that to the left is the path we must take.
How do you know this?
I wrote it down.
Good job.
If I look at him, he is looking to the left. Or the head on the left is looking at me. And this is the misshapen head.
It's kind of like it grows out and it's looking down in that direction. You hear the sounds of combat, and then you hear a loud guttural, and it sounds like a bugbear. You get the feeling there's goblins, bugbears, and other things, possibly in more than one of these tunnels leading off from this room. But you've entered the room and you see this statue. And they're like sleeping all around it. It's like a sleeping chamber.
I want to follow the gaze of the head on the left.
It's just gazing at the wall. So this is a stone. So it's like you come out and this is like a stone pillar or just part of the wall. But it's looking in this direction and downward.
That's the direction we came. But it's looking at me, so I must be the key. I am the chosen one. I'm going to the stone behind it that looks like a pillar of sorts. I'm going to inspect that quickly. I saw these little buttons that this beast found and opened up secret doors, and I'm going to search for something similar
On the wall itself.
on the wall itself.
Roll a perception check.
Smart.
What do you guys do? You want to do anything?
Oh, hell yeah, 1920.
Woo!
You do a very thorough search, and it looks like just the normal stone of the walls, and you find nothing.
All the walls. Did we check the statue itself for
You
those
want
same
to?
buttons? I do.
Move your
Figure roll a perception or investigation.
Do I need to move?
Nah, you're fine. Go ahead and roll.
I'm fine.
You're asking the DM.
7. I am because he's the
And
boss.
perception?
It was 7.
7
Hold on.
plus 0.
Oh, 7.
Jack will help you, so you get advantage.
Roll again,
Jack, I
roll
love
again.
you.
Who's your buddy?
Yeah, he is okay.
Ooh, that's
18.
better.
Jack
He's
knows
like,
what he's doing.
look here. Looks like it's not connected at the hands. And you look and you see that indeed, where it's gripping this warhammer, it looks like there's a groove there. Like the stone may not be connected. And the warhammer itself might be able to twist.
Okay, I'm going to twist it. Twist it,
And
baby.
you grab the head of the warhammer,
Mm-hmm.
and as you do, you feel something give, some sort of a catch or a mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
And the ground in front of you starts to descend. And you see as steps appear. And as they drop each individual slab, the final one drops in this glowing golden white light shines up from beneath.
I grab Jack's hand and I take him down with me. I want him to see this
Okay.
because he helped me get into
He
this.
eaggerly goes with you.
I find this light somewhat repellent, but I
You do.
will
Oh, in
descend.
fact,
Beautiful.
it hurts your eyes and begins to actually inhibit your regenerative properties.
It does. I have disadvantage
The
on
amount of
attack
travel
rolls.
you've done, how much damage have you taken?
About 38 points.
How much do you heal
So 2 per round.
per round? You'd be full.
Yeah, so I'm probably back up to.
But you begin to take damage by the light.
Okay.
The light, it feels kind of like sunlight. In a way.
And he's a
So it
vampire.
starts to slowly hurt you and inhibit your regeneration. You feel like you couldn't stay here indefinitely, but you're okay. You're okay for a few minutes. So as you descend, you descend into a chamber and you see this altar, sort of a pedestal, and there's a hammer on it. And on either side you see swords angling up. Then on the walls behind you see axes, hammers. You're not sure if they're war hammers or like blacksmith's hammers. There's dwarven motifs all around you. There are runes carved into the base, kind of where the baseboard would be. These dwarvish runes all over.
What's a room?
It's like a glyph or a sigil. You know what those are? It's like a
It's a
Sorry, that was funny.
Those
Oh,
Egyptian hieroglyphs.
Okay, thank you.
So imagine something like that. It's
Okay.
like a.
It's a what's
very.
it?
It's kind of a runic, symbolic language.
Like ancient
Okay.
Norse writing.
It's written
So there's
usually in
writing
stone.
along the molding.
They're carved into the stone itself.
Okay.
But you see, drifting over the top of this pedestal is this glowing white light, and as you stare into it, it just almost blinds you. You have to squint.
Crystal ball.
It's hard to define.
Okay.
It's just a bright light. It's like trying to look into the sun. You have to kind of squint. You look at it. It's very bright.
It calls to me. Where it's repugnant
does.
to him,
Calls
it's calling
to
to me.
you. It beckons you.
Yes.
There's this crystalline sound. Yeah. You almost hear a voice that says, "Come."
So I do. I want to come and touch it. It feels
As
like
you
one of those
reach out
sound bowls.
And you reach
yeah.
your hand. You feel a power infuse you. Time freezes and holds still. You get a wish.
Oh,
Holy crap. Be careful. Be careful.
So in D&D, these guys can
Be
help
careful.
you. When you get a wish, you word the wish. It has to be spoken in a single breath.
Oh.
Be careful.
have you ever read the short story of the monkey's paw?
Every day.
We read it in high school, most of us. I think you did.
I saw the
didn't.
Simpsons episode.
They
of the
wish
Monkey's
for
Paw.
their daughter to
Really?
come back to life, and they do, but it's some undead thing.
Oh.
Clawing at the door.
Remember
and they're
This comes from
traumatized.
So be
It.
careful.
So
Which
the
book
thing
did it
is,
read?
in D&D, it's
Steven?
kind of a trope in a way that when you make a wish, the DM's job is to twist that and make it
So
come
word it.
true in a way that is bad for you.
And she doesn't have to use it right now, does she?
You have to use it.
Oh,
Okay.
Time is frozen until you use your wish.
So be
you have
careful.
to use your wish now.
Think red. What would red wish for? And then we're gonna let Misty do it. And there's no right or wrong. We fell forward, and it's gonna be fun.
Exactly.
I know.
Sometimes the
I'm
failures are
totally
the best
okay
part.
with
and
whatever.
I know what
Yeah.
Balthazar would wish for.
When
I
they
know
tease
it's
I
all
don't
up in his
care what
face.
you
No,
two are wishing
this
for.
is red.
Because this is me right now where
What
I
did-
finally
what would
get.
Red wish for?
And think about Red's character,
I
her
know.
motivations, and
I know.
her past.
She's
and
got
future.
it. She
I got
it.
this.
She's got it.
I got this.
A new car.
Oprah.
You know what's funny? I've asked a lot of, while you're thinking about it, I've asked a lot of like patients. Like I'll just, you know,
wish.
I've got an hour to spend with somebody who's like, what would you wish
And they're
for?
like
If
this.
you had a wish, what would you wish for? No, I'll like ask and then like give them a break. Because your jaw gets tired, right?
So
So I'll be
bad.
like, okay, so what do you wish for? And they're like, I've asked some younger people and they're like,
Money.
I'd get a Ferrari.
Yeah, cars.
And I'm just like,
10 years. It's
where
a piece
is
of
your
shit.
fucking imagination?
Right. Plus, they couldn't afford the
Like
car
I would
insurance.
wish, like Aladdin, right? Jafar asked to be the most powerful sorcerer in all the world.
Freedom.
That's a great wish
Freedom.
to have massive
It's
power.
ambiguous.
Right?
Make sure it's
Like to be Superman, to have Superman's powers without being succumbing to whatever kryptonite. No weaknesses. All of Superman's powers with no weakness. That's a great wish, right? Not I want a car. How fucking stupid. But people ask for that shit. I want $1 million. That's stupid.
Get
I
you
want
a half
power.
a house.
Yeah, exactly. This is so dumb. And I'm like, there's so many better wishes. A wish is a power you can wish for anything. But the more you ask for, if it's too overpowered, the more likely I am to fuck with you. If it's something reasonable, like if you ask for a ham sandwich, you get your ham sandwich.
Turkey's a little dry.
No, you'll get the best ham sandwich you've ever had. You will never have a ham sandwich that's better.
So, what's an example of a bad wish? Just so she knows the.
I wish for all the power that's ever existed in all the worlds of eternity.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. So if you try to go too far with it, I'm gonna fuck with it. But if you do something reasonable and it is in character, and me as DM, I try not to fuck with that kind of wish. If it's a reasonable wish, I give it to you. And normally, so a wizard at night, when they get a 9th level spell,
and that's at 17th level. A wizard finally gets a 9th level spell.
Mhm.
If they happen to find the wish spell, which is not a guarantee, and I don't give you that one. You can't choose that when you gain that level.
Gotta find it.
But you have to find it or earn it somehow. But a wizard that uses a wish for a spell, you can use it for any spell 8th level or lower at no detriment. It doesn't cost you anything.
Right.
But if you use it to do a 9th level spell or something that is beyond the power of a 9th level spell, then there's a chance, and you roll a percentile dice, and you could be burned out to where you can never cast Wish again. That's one of the costs of Wish.
Yeah.
So this, in essence, is a free wish for you that has no cost unless you try to overdo it.
So like in the monkey's paw, the first thing the person asks for is like wealth. And so they get it because their son dies and they get their life insurance policy. And
Okay.
that's where they get their wealth. So you have to
There's
be
a
careful.
realistic way of creating it.
Maybe. Or I wish for all the money in all the world.
And it just falls
And
upon
then-
you and you're crushed by the weight of all the
Yeah,
gold.
falls on you and
Fills the
kills you.
chamber.
Or you get a chamber full of gold and then suddenly guards are knocking at your door. You took all of our wealth and then you're arrested and killed. The king found out that you're the one that took it.
There's a twilight
There's something.
zone where the person has the power to stop time. And so they go about their life stopping it. Well then, and this was in the 80s, there's a war with Russia, and they stop time as there's this missile in the air about to hit, and they realize they can never start it again because they'll be the end of existence. So they just wander through the rest of the world, and everyone's frozen. No one can talk
Groundhog's
again.
Day. But worse.
Totally different, but yes.
So it's exactly like Groundhog's Day is what
It's
you're saying.
exactly Groundhog Day.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, with all that being said,
No pressure.
Yeah, that's a good preface, and there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
now,
So just take it with a grain of salt. But this is Misty coming from, excuse me, this is
so
Red.
to save some
Red.
time, after she makes her wish, are you guys going to touch the light as well? 'Cause
I
it
will
remains.
not. I can't bear the light.
You can't bear
I
the
cannot
light.
bear the
I
What
can
about
bear
you?
the light. I would touch the light.
You get a wish as well.
Oh,
Okay.
baby.
I know what my wish would be.
Sex with Red.
I have a wish, but I don't dare touch the light to make the wish.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I
Wuss.
would not.
Jack will touch
Wuss.
the light as well.
Oh,
Eagerly.
Penis grows by.
well,
You don't know what Jack wishes for until you make your wish. You have to go first.
And does everybody hear my wish, or is this just between me
This is
and?
between me and you, these guys are not going to metagame.
okay.
So whatever they hear, they're not going to use in game.
So my dream is my passion is not the power of him.
Right.
Mine
I don't
is
think
just
it
about
ever
my
is.
brother and peace and happiness again. So that's what
so
I wish.
you want to restore your brother?
I want to restore my brother
Okay.
to sanity
Uh-huh.
and to our kinship again, and to being able to. I put a lot of commas in my wish.
It has to be one breath.
No, that's fine.
There's
We're
commas.
talking it out. We're talking it out, and then you gotta speak the wish
Oh.
word for word. It's
Okay,
on
okay,
recording too, so word for word, and it's gotta be in one breath. So, but let's talk it out first. So you want your brother to be restored. You want the relationship restored.
Absolutely. And then for
Do you
he
want
and
the
I,
lost time returned?
Oh shit.
No.
Because you've lost years. He vanished.
No, I want to move forward with him
Okay.
in a healthy way that he and I can.
You want him to be restored. You want him to forget the trauma he's
Yeah.
been through.
I do.
Okay.
Good questions. I want him to forget it. There's growth that comes from challenges like that, so I want him to be able to embrace that growth. But I want him to be able to move forward with me so that we can challenge the kingdom
Mhm.
and just the power wielding
Of certain evil forces that you don't agree with.
yes.
You want him to
We
join,
want there to be
to have a true ally.
Hopefully you can finish that, Brandon.
Yeah.
This is
Okay, so now
yes.
between you and
so now utter your wish word for word
I know this is tricky.
in one breath. And you can write it down if you want.
Oh, good heavens.
But I'll give you
I wish
5.
my mind were so clear right now.
Nope, that's part of it. I'll give you 5
No,
minutes.
no, 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 no.
Oh, you said
No, no,
it.
no, no. Shush, shush, shush.
Huh?
He didn't even hear it. Both of you boys.
We just
Out
told you
with
to
you.
be careful.
Shut up, both of you.
You hear what she said?
I'm not going to do that. So I'll give you
I
5
will.
minutes from now.
He would have with us, but not for her.
I'll give you 5 minutes. So 9:38.
Well, I know mine. I know what Malachi would wish for.
Brandon, are you sure you don't want to?
It's fun.
I want to, but I don't
I
think
picture
Balthazar
this
would.
like, Leonard Nimoy, Spock going into the radiation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Would you push yourself forward if you saw her, and then you saw Malachi, and you saw Jack, and you saw what happened? Would you
My
push
lust for
yourself
power is
through?
pretty high, and I know exactly
Would
what
your
I
lust
want.
for power push you to
The
reach
sword?
through, basically walk into the sunlight, sacrificing yourself?
I made an oath to Lady Tearle. And that may...
But do you want to secretly get away out of that oath, or is that an oath you take seriously?
I do take it seriously.
And you know the exact words of your wish?
You do?
Mm-hmm.
You're that clear with yours?
I know
He's
Malachi.
thought about it. He's thought about it.
This has been since the first session. I know what Malachi
Fine.
wants.
I love it. So what's interesting about this, not to distract you guys, but I was playing D&D with my son. This was a few years ago. And he had a kind of a sort of lower level character, and I gave him a sword that had a wish. And I was like, okay, the sword has a wish. What do you wish for? And he never used it.
Really?
That's interesting, right? Because
This
I
is
told
one
him
of the-
all this stuff. I was like, wishes are dangerous. It could be twisted against you, so be careful.
So I'm thinking
What do you
about how
really
this
wish
can
for?
be wished
And he
and
thought about it
twisted.
and thought about it, and I was like, what do you want to wish for? And we played D&D again, and I'm like, your guy has a wish, remember? He's like, I don't want to mess it up. And he never used it.
Because a wish is one of the funnest, most interesting things
I
in
think
all
so,
of D&D.
I didn't know this
It
was a
is
thing.
so-
That's why
I
I like
hadn't
to
even
dole
gone
it
this
out.
big
It's an
in my
actual wish.
Yes. It can
I want to
be.
sing Disney right now.
I know.
Because if it's some like you and like Jensen said, the simpler it is, the
The more likely I am, the less likely I am to fuck with it.
Yeah.
The simpler
Yeah.
it is, right?
I want my weapon to be a +1 magic weapon. That's it.
No problem.
Yep, there you go.
But if you ask for an artifact, there's
Yes.
a high probability it's gonna fuck
Yep.
with you. It's gonna mess something up. Love it. I'm gonna go pee while you guys are.
You should go pee then.
I want the head so clean the Virgin Mary herself would be proud to go in there and
Take a dump.
Good job, weirdos. All right, will you read over this for me? Or no? Let me just take charge.
I'll read over it.
Okay. Is there... Okay, tell me if you can't read my handwriting. Revisions for restored health, compatibility, unite. Mm-hmm.
Fight alliance with what?
Chad. That's my brother. He's my best friend.
Okay. I think you should just word whatever you want, however you want.
Oh, baby.
Just the more vague it is, the more he'll have fun with it, and the more powerful it is, the more he'll twist it. The more he'll twist it.
That's adorable.
Uh-huh.
And is this too vague then? Is that what you're trying to tell me in a very confusing
Yes.
manner?
Unified alliance with Shad. What's unified alliance? I don't know. What
Come on, we have the same goals.
Okay.
Okay, I hear what you're saying though.
Just make sure it's precise. Like, what does that mean? Unified alliance. Okay, your brother and sister are done. Well, he's still in prison, and he's still insane. So make sure it's just clear. I wish my brother were here under the effects of a greater restoration spell.
Okay. All right. Ready.
I might do
gonna
it,
say-
and if I do, it's going to drastically change who Balthazar is.
Just do it because it's fun.
Do it.
Oh, that's fun.
Do it because it's fun.
Does he become a good guy?
Do you want that or
Yeah,
not?
that's
if
not
you do want it,
Balthazar.
then do it. If
I
you
know
don't
that's
want
what
it,
he said.
it's up to you. But you don't have to decide yet. Okay, so what's your wish?
Red wishes for restored health for Shad, and he is sane, free, and my ally.
You utter these words as time is frozen. Suddenly you feel that the world grips you again. And something has changed, but you don't know what. You look at yourself, you seem the same. You look around, everything else seems the same. Except for Jack.
Oh no.
His hair is now red. And there's a distinct family
I've been fucking my brother!
resemblance
Shit!
as he looks at you, realizing now that you are indeed related. And you know in your heart that your brother, this thing that you saw in that cell, was not your brother. There was some weird, twisted fate that made it seem like it was. You thought it was. You recognized it as your brother. But there is something about this place. It twists your perceptions. It twists everything you know. And now you see clearly that Jack is indeed.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
you're sick! So sick!
You still have his wet cum inside.
I sure hope you're not. I sure hope you're not pregnant. That's gonna be a weird baby.
But Malady and little, Three Eyes can play together.
Oh my gosh! Now I wonder,
Jack, I love
will you keep doing
No
that?
wonder you love Jack so much.
Wow.
He has your back.
turned
He is your
He
truest
has a
ally.
fruit, too.
He has always believed in you.
He has
He's
a couple of
always
white
fought
trash
for you.
hillbillies.
Oh.
It's okay. I like his cum. It's okay. I can handle this. It's
Wow.
But how does
Incest
Jack
is
handle
best.
this?
Oh, Trent,
Now
you
does
still
Jack
love
wish
me?
it away?
Oh wow.
Is that a good way to
I
twist
did
that
not
wish?
see that coming. That was
I
pretty
never saw
awesome.
that coming.
Oh,
I didn't either.
Man.
You just now thought this.
I
Just
thought it when I
now.
was peeing. I knew what your wish was going
Now watch Jack run up and touch
I'm a
it
little
and his hair
predictable.
turns
I
dark.
knew what it was
Woo!
His hair turns
I
red.
wish I was not her sister or her brother.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay,
gross.
Jack, it's your brother.
Oh, Jack, you've got the
Here
cutest
is
accent. Do
your
I have
brother.
an accent? How many get his cute
You
accent?
gotta-
know.
if you can
don't
start
know.
talking
That's-
like that.
That's things to decide later.
That's up to Misty. Wow.
No, but
But you do
please.
know that your brother has never been tortured. His mind was never lost. He's free. And he has been your ally all along. In a way, your wish has come true from the beginning.
That's
Which
beautiful.
came true in a creepy way.
Wish has
In
come.
a very creepy way.
Good
in a
job,
very-
DM.
Star
Wow.
Wars way.
Yes, Luke and Leia.
Luke and Leia.
Nice. I love it.
But a little bit
I
more.
love it. Now, where we go from here,
That was
that's
hot
the interesting
And
part.
weird.
Hot and weird. I love
Yeah.
that pretty well summarizes our campaign.
So you have your brother, and he
Okay.
is a clear
Oh
mind.
I'm
my
gonna
gosh,
text
and
you
he
what
isn't all
Balthazar
messed
does.
up.
You don't want to say it out loud?
No, I'm gonna text you and then you
Okay.
can.
Wait,
So Malachi's next, though. So Malachi, do you utter
That's
your
not
wish?
fair. It's the opposite of metagaming, right?
It's okay.
It
Hold
is,
on.
that's okay.
Well,
Malachi.
time's frozen. You don't hear what
Malachi.
Balthazar says.
Hold on.
Yes, baby.
I wish to possess a power equal to that of Lord Dorian.
box appears in your hand. You receive this.
Malachi has long wished for that.
Yeah, don't look at it.
Is it heavy?
Her don't look at it.
I can't see
Her
it.
don't look at it. You look at it.
Red doesn't see it. Misty doesn't see it. I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at your reaction. Because I can see that. Can you read it? Do you need glasses?
Okay. I accept.
And I just sent you a text.
No, I can't. Because my phone is recording.
Oh,
If I close that,
I'll show you.
so just show me on your phone. That would be perfect. This hammer
Wasn't there a? Maybe I'm.
Yeah.
Maybe I
on
misunderstood.
the statue above.
Oh, I thought there was one in this room.
Not in the room.
Okay. Then I would probably not. I would change that.
But it could imply the hammer on the statue.
Yeah.
That you had to twist.
Yep. Yeah, for some reason I thought there was one in this room that was upon the altar.
Okay.
Because you hadn't read it all yet.
Ooh.
Still going.
Oh yeah, on the last one.
It's getting hard.
He might be sporting a chub. That was designed perfectly for Malachi and
Man, this is cool.
You know, you can see how that is a power to match Dorian.
Yes. Yep.
Right?
Yep, you're a genius. You had this prepared. It
I
fits.
did.
That is so cool.
Jensen is the man.
I don't know. I'm not in your Strahd group, so I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
I would
you're the
love
man.
to see what happens in your Strahd
I
group.
wish I was half the DM Jensen is. That's what I should have said. I wish the trans half the DM
Then he
that
wouldn't know
Jensen
what
is.
to give you.
Yeah.
I would just say, granted.
Should I regret that I'm so predictable, or is this just
No,
what Red
I
is?
think it's beautiful.
Be
I love
red,
it.
and you were.
Just in Red.
And I was Malachi.
I'm
And
about
we'll see
emotion.
what
I'm
happens
about
to
people.
Bal. So do we see Balthazar reach out?
And the reason I did this was partly because of what I heard, and it mentioned something about the power.
So okay, so
to-
what you saw from behind is you were like, this hurts, and you kind of hung back as they rushed in. They didn't seem to have the same sort of pain. You saw her rush in, touch it first,
Drawing
and in an
into it.
instant she touched it and then turned and looked
At Jack?
at Jack,
Yeah.
and there was this moment where there was kind of this instant of recognition, and there was a lot of complex emotion going on, passing between the two of them. Then Malachi was directly behind her, and he reached out and touched it. And then you saw as he pulled his hand back and brought it down, there was a box in his hand, and as he flipped it open, and I would say the attunement aspect of that is not necessary.
Okay.
You're automatically
Automatic,
attuned. So you still have 3 attunements.
Okay, got it.
So rather than the because for whatever reason I thought there was a golden hammer in here, then I would want Bloodrinker renamed
To be that.
Dorian's Bane.
Okay.
Because I knew that we were told
So
that there was something in
you're
here
smart enough to see that there's something going on. They touch this
Yeah.
and they're getting gifted with something.
that, and I
And
knew
you
there
know
was something
this
in here
is
that
called
Dorian did
the
not
Wish-Trove.
like. Right.
So basically, trove means treasure. The wish treasure. You wish for the treasure that you want the most.
Well,
we don't get to know
what's
what-
crazy is that you guys, there were so many side branches, and you guys didn't go on any of them. You guys went directly, the most direct
Wish-Trove.
route to the Wish-Trove.
no, when you took a piss, I took a picture of your map. It was real easy.
You seriously did. Like, you guys started here, and you went right to here.
Oh, wow.
This is where you guys went. All of this you skipped. All of this you skipped. You guys didn't go to any
Nice.
of the other shit.
It did help to follow that undead through the secret doors.
Yeah.
There were a couple of things that you guys did right. You could have killed
All
the
of it was
undead.
right, baby.
You could have killed him. You went south
I knew that
when
there
you
was
could
a
have gone
secret
north
to the
or
south.
west.
And I know
and you
there's
went
something
south.
in here
You guys
that
made the
Moldorian
perfect choices
does not like.
to get through this in one night. I thought this was going to take 2 to 3 sessions,
Oh.
and you guys managed to do it instantly.
So we never get to know what he wishes
So-
until
So
it is.
instead of the hammer, it would be blood.
Okay.
I'm
Because I
curious to
thought that
know.
was the hammer.
So you see as Balthazar, after you guys step back, and Jack too, he comes forward
That's what I
after
was gonna
Malachi. He comes forward and reaches his hand in, and as he comes back, he's got this big grin on his face, and he's looking around, and then he begins to laugh, just gleefully.
Joy,
Yes.
not crazy.
Probably not crazy. This is your brother, you know.
Kind of
So-
weird.
As Balthazar comes in, and you can see as he's reaching forward and bits of skin begin to peel off of him as the light almost is like burning the
white
skin
bony
off.
tips of my fingers.
And then suddenly the skin is peeled back from the bone of his central finger, and then his next fingers, and then he reaches in and touches, and as he pulls his hand back, Nightwoe that was in his scabbard is now in his hand as he pulls it back, and it's glowing with this bright red glow. It's like it hurts the red is a very muted, soft, color of light. Normally, red is kind of a more comfortable color, and this is like a red that is painful to look
This
at.
is the lights turn red.
Is he screaming or agony?
No, he pulls it back, and you see as he looks up at it in awe, as he feels power radiating through his arm and his hand.
And I mutter 2 words: Dorian's Bane. And then I sheath it.
It doesn't quite extinguish the glow. There's still a red glow emanating from your
Seeping out.
scabbard. You get the feeling you will not be stealthy from now on.
Yeah.
But your power will be insurmountable.
Okay.
And that's where we should pick up.
Nice.
That was
Nice.
good.
So, do I?
And you guys gain a level.
Oh,
I gotta look this up.
level 10.
Damn.
10.
Lights.
Do
Camera.
I know
Oh.
what happens with?
Do you want me to
With
tell
level?
these guys, or
No.
Okay, I'll let you
I'll
know.
let you. Yeah, you can always message me later.
Yeah, I'll message you.
Arcane tradition feature. Oh, I get a cantrip
Nice
How do you
work.
figure? Okay, you're
and
the wizard.
another 5th level
Ah, I
spell
can't wait till
slot.
next time.
Aura of
I can't believe you guys got through that in one session.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
Do we regret not hitting any of those sides?
Honestly, I mean, you could have got some other magic items and things, but the main important one was
The wish.
kind of what he got, and then the wish was the biggest one.
Okay. D6.
I got what I wanted.
Oh,
Except for that was kind of
Definitely
weird,
wrong
and that's a little bit weird.
6.
so level
That's how
10.
wishes work.
I go
There's
from.
always a downside.
So I still have my
Yeah, I'm
unsettling
alright with it.
aura, where shit gets a minus
I've got him
4.
back.
But at level 10, I get Aura of Intimidation. When an enemy walks into or through my aura range of 10 feet, I can
Oh,
choose to
yes.
frighten that creature as a free action.
Oh,
Target
nice.
makes a Wisdom save. If they fail, they're frightened for 30 seconds. Any creature that has passed the initial Wisdom save remains immune to the effects for 24 hours.
What? So it's frightened if it just enters your aura?
It has to make a Wisdom save.
And And your DC is what?
So it's
So I'll
it's
get
my
2
anti-paladin
spells, plus a
spell
cantrip.
DC, which
Plus
is
an arcane.
16, but it will have a minus
Tradition.
4 if it's in my aura, so it'll be 20. And I can choose to frighten it as a free action.
I really
If they
like that.
fail, they're frightened for 30
Same person.
seconds. Every turn following, the creature can make a wisdom save at the end of their turn to end the effect with the same DC as before. Attacking the target will also end the effect.
Necromancy.
Any creature that has passed the initial save or that was affected by the spell and breaks free is immune to this aura for 24 hours.
So do you have to use that as an
As
action, or is that
As
just always
it's a
active?
bonus.
For you.
No, it's a free action.
You have resistance
choose to
to
frighten
necrotic
that creature
damage.
as a
Your hit
free
point
action.
maximum can't be reduced. You spend so much time dealing with undead and forces that you have become
What's that?
so subtract. Okay.
Captain Morgan, huh?
Yeah.
I am immune
I learned about
to
Captain Morgan
necrotic
this week.
damage and my hit
How
points.
do you learn about it?
Okay.
He was married to
Fighter.
the wife of one of Joseph Smith's wives.
Captain Morgan?
He was married to her first, and then a lot of
9 to a 10.
drama with him, and then she married Joseph after that.
No way.
I'll
Change
show
that
ya.
9 to a 10. And then
Good job, guys. Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah. And then
Dungeon Delve.
I am going to roll my dice.
roll
from the
that
hit
and show
points.
Jensen. Roll that and show Jensen.
5.
5.
5 plus your con modifier.
That's an 8.
8 is great.
6, so add a 6
is
to
great.
63.
Did you roll?
I did.
Erase, babe?
I rolled a 5.
A 5? Okay.
Do I erase it?
Yes. And then at level 10,
Nice.
you get a
Do I erase this one too?
That was awesome.
no.
Nice.
Shit.
Ah, I'm
We
loving
didn't
these
heal.
guys.
It was 61, huh? So
I always think like I'm gonna get bored, and I never get bored.
Oh, heck no.
You guys are awesome.
Just throw in a goblin that can sodomize.
Dude.
So you get a martial
Yeah.
you
action.
sodomize somebody in every single session.
Thanks.
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 So your enemy.
Are we smoking tonight?
I can
It's-
smoke.
I'm smoking.
You want to smoke?
It's 10, not
Let's
me.
see if I. So I was ready to
Seriously?
smoke,
Yes.
but it was raining.
Oh, shit.
So
I
at
put the
10th
stuff away, so
level,
let's go see if it's
See if it's
raining.
raining.
If it's
Blondie,
not,
listen.
we can
I'm
smoke.
listening, 10th level.
at 10th level, your superiority dice turn into D10s.
Oh, dude, that's huge.
That is a good one. So
That's
where's your
huge. Is it
superiority?
right here?
No.
Okay, good.
Your superiority dice.
Right here, 4d8.
Change the 8 to a 10. So whenever you expend a superiority dice, instead of rolling a D8, you roll a D10.
Dude,
You
those
haven't-
rockets are cool, man.
You haven't
I
been
don't-
doing too many
Yeah,
maneuvers because
I need
most
to
of
understand
those
when
are
I would
you
use
go.
that.
Yeah,
most of
it's
those are
open in
melee.
public.
Let
If
me
you
know
wanna
it,
check out.
because I'd love to come out and just hang with you.
So
Watch
next
you watch yours.
Saturday, the
I'll do
13th,
some
we're
recovery.
supposed to do it.
It's
Yeah,
10.
it's a lot
Next
of fun.
Saturday?
Yeah, next Saturday.
That's why I'm asking your question.
And it's about one a month. There'll be one in May next Saturday. In June, there's like a whole weekend.